Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rough Magic Presents Gears of Revolution. I am your GM Richard, and with me, as always, are our constables. Lane playing Alexias, Kim playing Dahlia, Fitz playing Bartuk, AJ playing Sanai, Frank playing Quobbol, and Lauren, who plays Vinny, will be joining us shortly. Before we get started, as always, some announcements. If you're in Chicago or Detroit and looking to play some D&D, check out our website at roughmagicgames.com. You can either join us at our Drinking and Dragon events that are hosted all throughout the cities, or hire a GM to play whatever system you've been dying to play. You can also check out our YouTube and Twitch channels and subscribe and follow us on both. All of our previous streams are up there, along with some other fun stuff. And follow us on Instagram and Blue Sky and Reddit and Facebook and whatever other newfangled social medias there are. I'm sure we're on it. Rough Magic, most importantly, will be at Motor City Con from May 15th through 17th in Detroit, and we hope to see you there. If you are interested in handcrafted motion graphics, video editing, or overlays for your stream, like the ones we use for ours, please reach out to stitchframepro.studio at gmail.com. Stream assets will be tailored fit, powered by our Stitch Frame. Lastly, before we begin, a brief word of care. When watching, what you are watching is a live, fully improvised tabletop role-playing session. Because the story unfolds in the moment, you may wander into intense territory. So, including themes of violence, horror, and other materials some viewers may find unsettling. We encourage you to take care of yourselves and to watch, and if at any point you need to step away, please do so without hesitation. Those joining us later on YouTube, detailed content warnings are always provided in the description below. And with that, I'm going to jump into a recap of the last session of Gears of Revolution. When we were last here, the group had returned to Flint, where they were able to return in and get a good night's rest in their own bed. But the effects of the cigarette were still apparent on the faces of some as they woke up in the morning with searing headaches. Upon returning to work, they gave a report to Carlea, who sent them out to examine 2 crime scenes. One day, he asked to keep quiet as he didn't want Saxby to find out about it, who, by the way, was out of the office dealing with a break-in at her own home. But the scene that Carlea sent you to was the site of a shattered golem that had some connection or similarities to the events of Colton Hill and McBannon's Manor. The other site was where the group found the corpse of Caius Bergeron, with his brains removed with the soft palate of his mouth. And because the group had been here before, they were able to identify the one missing item from this locked room, a map of the ziggurats. Josiah of Carlea's crew also mentioned there were reports of Caius arguing with a red-headed woman about a star map before the body was found. After the 2 groups that helped split to examine these 2 different locations reconnected, they decided to pay the red-headed woman, Zambia, a visit, only to discover her apartment in a total disarray, as if there was a struggle that had taken place, and no sign of Zambia Meredith. And that is where we are going to pick up, with the group of you having arrived at the apartment, pushed open the door to see the apartment in a disaster.
Just to state it, because I feel like I need to. On the way there, I would have cast Summoner's Precaution, just for safety's sake. I'm gonna do that.
So fair.
I don't want to get embedded.
Lies. I think that's probably a good idea.
Alexias and I both still have migraines too.
Yeah,
Yep.
you do.
That's
It's a little
certainly true.
terrified.
But you know what?
Sanai, because you weren't here last time, I rolled the safety, you succeeded, so you don't have a headache this time. So,
Nice.
But you're still sick.
Yep.
We're all sick. All right. Okay. What's our formation going into the house? Because the doors, we found it just like swinging open, right?
it was closed, but it was slightly ajar, and you pushed it open.
Push it open. Who pushed?
Yeah.
That's my guy.
Shield up. I'm going in first.
Great. I'm drawing my rapier.
I hope there are so many traps. I hope there are so many traps and I fall for every single one of them.
No, I'm gonna since it went so well last time, I'll check for traps this time.
All right, fair enough.
Do Do you still have that eagle eye potion I gave you?
Probably.
I can see if you used it or not. If you didn't, you should be able to get some some
I
bonus.
think I did. I have a silver tongue and a
I
nutmeg.
think you used it. Yes, we're all together.
Yeah.
We're all
Okay.
together.
Yeah, I used mine on the golem, so we're out of that one then.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So, Bartrick, you push your way into the door. You open. You're the first one in with the shield raise. It's a studio apartment, but just like one small room that's off to the side, which is their bathroom. That's it.
Yep.
Step in, and doesn't appear that anyone else is in here.
I look under the bed.
Crouch down, look under the bed. You can roll me a general perception check if you'd like.
You want me to do that blind?
Sure.
All right.
Natural 20.
Natural 1.
Don't.
And you kind of lean down under the bed with the armor just kind of grinding up against the plates, grinding up against each other. There's just a lot of like dust bunnies under there. That's it.
Knife to the face.
Probably.
There's knives everywhere.
It is clear. There's nobody in here or under the bed. I haven't checked the bathroom yet.
As we all come in, I'm just gonna throw out, we should not touch anything. We should try and see if we can figure out what happened, because this is
Track where she went.
right.
Yeah.
I touched the bed and the floor.
Can I search for clues?
Yeah, could we make that a group thing? I feel
Anyone
like
who wants
we're all-
to, sure. Anyone who wants to do a search, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Can I aid?
Make them blind. No, you cannot. I'm keeping your perception check, but
Set.
You said blind.
You said blind.
Blind roll.
blind.
There she goes.
Good at these.
You know what? I will roll for Vinny too because I imagine Vinny would also do it.
Oh yeah, he's looking around.
Vinny ain't no fool.
All look around, trying to see if anything strikes you as unusual. I mean, other than the fact this place looks like there's absolutely signs of a struggle of some sort. None of you notice anything unusual. But Dahlia,
Yay.
Thank God.
odd. You have been in this place before. And so you had like a sense of what was here before, what's missing, what's not here. Zambia's suitcase is gone.
Okay.
Ooh.
So. Shoot. Right. Either. I don't know in what order it happened, but the suitcase is gone. So either she wanted to leave or somebody is making her leave, or I don't
Right.
know.
Do you think she could have staged this to make it look like there was some sort of a struggle and then left?
I don't know the point of that.
She
If we're
got
looking at this room, does it look like a struggle or does it look like someone quickly packed up to leave? We can't decipher that.
I will say 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of you rolled very, very high in your perception checks.
Oh,
You are very, very confident that this was signs of a struggle. Because there are definitely like pieces of furniture that have been tossed aside or lying on the side, or maybe some things look like they have been ripped.
It's
Like
possible
they're
you know
scattered
she
everywhere.
when this struggle happened. I mean, she could have left and then someone come and ransack the place when she's not there.
maybe.
Could I
Maybe some
look over-
random.
When
If-
we
Go ahead.
opened,
Sorry.
when we opened the door, did it look like it had been broken into or just unlocked?
It did not look like it had been broken into.
Okay, I'm gonna look for a point of entry then, if someone came in here,
Right.
or if the attack came from inside the house.
Or
Um,
you knew the person at the door and let them in, and then things escalated.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I want to see if someone
Sure.
was forced in or if they were let in. Because
That's a really good
it's
idea.
something I know.
We don't need to do this right now, but when we leave, we should hurry to the docks and the station
That's what I
because
was thinking, yeah.
if she took the her briefcase or suitcase, then she has a destination in mind. We should
Okay.
eliminate whether she is left Flint.
I also kind of, in the same vein as Quobbol, want to look right after the door and see if there's a way I can tell, like, where exactly
Sure.
did this immediately start pushing towards. What was the first
I
line
would
of attack?
say,
When we stopped over and said,
You want to
I
Sherlock
would
it?
say
Yep.
that both of you have rolled. Hold on. Lauren's here, so she's hopping into the room right now.
Yay!
Let me get.
Minnie!
Alright. And the two of you were two of the people that rolled really high. So there are 2 points of entry into this studio apartment. There's the window, which is closed and doesn't look like it has been opened in some time. It's like one of those old, really crappy studio apartments. Hi, Lauren. Really crappy studio apartments where there's definitely been paint along the windows, just kind of like can't open it, you know. The other point of entrance is the door.
Chicago.
And so you look at the two of you, look over the door and the window, you don't see that there's like a sign up, maybe in the keyhole, if like the lock is picked, there would usually be like some scratches of like the picks scratching up against the inner workings of the lock. It doesn't look like the hinges of the doors are loose, so it's probably not pushed in or anything.
So I looked to Quobbol. Do you believe she opened this door?
I think she knew her attacker.
I want to do a literal turn around and, like, are there any signs of food? Something that would have said, "Hey, come in, be kind."
Like a
First,
teapot on the like
yeah.
fire, anything like that.
Hospitality.
No,
Yeah,
no,
Okay.
no.
that's a great idea.
So this was immediate. There's yeah, I still looked at Quobbol and saying it loud enough so everyone can hear. This was immediate. She opened the door and this was an immediate attack. Is there any clarity around how many people came in here? Maybe we can find something.
I think this is a good idea, but I just want to say really quick, I disagree with Bartok to a certain extent. I think we are on a little bit of a time crunch here in terms of, like, if we want to catch her and she's leaving town, I think two of us should go right now to the docks and to the train station and at least put people there on alert.
Okay.
Right.
We don't even
Richard, is there
need to
the
leave.
equivalent?
We don't even need to leave. We could flag down Flint police and tell them to
That's true,
be a
just like-
search for the Zambria and stop her from boarding if she had already gone.
You want to do that with me? Because I think we should do it right now.
Sure, let's do that.
So
Yeah,
Bartok and I
do
are
we
going
have
to
a
go. And do
camera?
Okay.
Do we have cameras?
Cameras, no.
No.
I don't think we have that technology.
No.
Yeah.
Makes
They
sense.
took a
Traffic technology
picture in the
camera.
newspaper. This is why I want to know
It was a sketch.
Oh,
It was a sketch.
how. Okay.
A really good sketch. Like
really, really good.
Oh, right,
sketch.
yes, but a realistic
We have
sketch.
really good artists.
incredible.
Little bit of
Photorealistic.
magic, little illusion, magic, something.
Really mastered the charcoal technique.
Extreme photorealism is a art movement here in Flint.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so Emmanuel and Alexias head out to go. I would say the train station is probably on the way to the docks. You should probably stop by there first. on the way to the
We
docks.
we can look for that. I would also like to, like, literally say, like, put out an APB or whatever the equivalent would be here, like, hey, this is a person who's wanted. They may be fleeing the city at the known places to leave, especially the city and the country, the station and the docks, like,
Yeah.
officers on the lookout. If we have that authority, Richard, we have not really flexed our RHC privileges in a while. I'm not sure.
I would say the constabulary is a pretty small organization. There's probably been maybe like staff 30 at most to cover the whole city. You can reach out to the police to try and get assistance as well, but they do have a lot on their docket because they're covering the entire city as well.
Sure.
So
Run into
you
police.
can
on-
absolutely do that. It'll
We
take
can-
time.
I can definitely at least ask for their assistance while we're
Yeah.
on the way.
100%. I think so. Well, I think we should go ourselves physically right now and do. this.
Agreed.
In that case, I'm going to ask the two of you before I return back to this group. What is the order of locations you're visiting?
You said the train station was on the way to the docks.
Okay, train station first.
I think if you'll allow this, we quickly drop you off at the station. You talk to people. I know people down at the dock, so
I think that's a great idea.
yeah,
yeah.
I can not only talk to like the officials there. I can also be like, hey, dockers that I'm familiar with, like this is the description of who we're talking to. If you see her, obviously you can't stop her, but at least like try to see if she's okay, and I'll circle back with you later.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I don't think you and I are going to be super helpful. I think everyone else already has
I
the
completely-
investigation.
And in fact, on the way, I'm also going to give you a little something. So I'll do that. Right.
Ooh.
Alright,
Yeah, I'll
so the
trade
two of
with
you
this
head out.
guy.
So the four of you that are still in the room, what are you doing?
I think I would
Doesn't-
just say, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Does it look like anything was stolen besides like her suitcase being gone? Like, or is it just this doesn't look like a robbery? It looks like a person grab.
It does not.
Oops.
Does not.
I look for signs of like blood and things like that.
There is no sign of blood.
I missed it. Did you say this looks like a person grab or a robbery?
Does
Sorry.
not look like a robbery.
Got it.
Okay, so where did they go? I'm gonna. There's probably no kind of prints or anything that, or anything that I could see leading out from the place. Is there?
If you would
There's
like to, I
staff.
know someone had a question about like how many people had entered
Yeah.
and everything.
hmm
I think for like things like that would be a survival check, like tracking. So if someone would like to make that, well, you can.
I have a +7 in survival.
I have a +9.
Okay, go for it.
Probably not the survival person here. So
That's okay.
I rolled low. I'm
Okay.
gonna hero point it as I can. I feel like
You had an
That's
extra.
good.
Just cause.
it was a little higher. Little.
Sanai, you kind of like start to focus on like maybe there was like some dirt or mud that's been tracked in by like people coming from afterwards. You aren't really able, especially because it's been raining almost nonstop for many days. There is what looks to be like off to the side, like a little sort of like cloth, heavy cloth weave mat where people would put their shoes on and everything. So there's you don't see any like footprints or anything of people coming in and out other than yours. And yeah, other than in or out, other than yours.
Yeah, bring everybody's attention to that.
Are there any like neighbors nearby, or anyone that we can see if anyone heard anything, saw anything?
Sure, you can absolutely. There's definitely.
Hey,
What's one of these like really crappy like college professor buildings where they don't get paid a really good wage. So it's just like 2 studio apartments on this floor. You could absolutely knock on the other one if you'd like
I
to.
can go and knock on people's doors. I'm very good at
Your
talking.
diplomacy, right? Yeah, go.
Yeah, diplomacy.
Kids, go get it.
So yeah, I'm gonna go find the nearest neighbors, knock on doors until someone answers.
Okay, great. You knock on one of the doors and You, after a few moments, you hear a voice call out on the other side. It's a female voice. She sounds very, very tired. Who is it?
Hello, my name is Quobbol Osterbottom of the Constabulatory. I would like to speak with you about your neighbor.
The door just kind of like opens up a crack, and you see this little old lady in these thick glasses.
Oh,
She's
no.
almost
And I am
a little
going.
taller than you. Just a little bit taller than you. Just kind of like hunched over, and she kind of like peers down at you. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize the constabulary was here.
Yes. Did you hear anything from your neighbors? Some noise, sounds of fighting, anything that caused alarm?
No, there's no boys around here.
No.
Okay.
She says with chagrin.
Has your neighbor been loud? And I am making sure to like really enunciate everything I say, like loud. Late.
Well, yeah, she shakes her head. No, I don't think so. I think the little girl that lives on the other side, she's very, very quiet, very polite.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna try a different neighbor. I don't know if I'm getting a lot out of this woman. Although, is she lying to me?
Go on, let me make a perception check, blind, please.
Is this actually the mastermind? of
Oh
all
my
of
god,
this?
it's huge.
Reminds me of that
She
one movie.
she just looks very, very concerned. That's all. She doesn't look like she's lying at all.
Great, great. I'm gonna go find a different neighbor.
All right. There's only these two apartments on this floor. Down below is like the shop. that they're
Is there any
staying at.
apartments above?
It's just
Okay.
these stories.
I'll go to down below is a shop.
Yeah, down below
Yeah.
is a shop. It is a.
I'll go down to the
let's say,
shop.
Great
it's-
time to do some shopping, right?
You head down like outside and go back around to the shop, and it is a very, very small little like haberdashery, and
Oh no, you can't put hats in front of Frank.
the-
Okay, it's fine.
alright,
Yeah, I'm gonna walk into the haberdashery and try not to get distracted by the beautiful hats because
there's a
I
lot of
think
lot
Bob
of maybe
just
that's-
darling in a
You
bowler.
look adorable in a hat.
Definitely a lot of hats down there. You're chatting, there's someone behind the counter who's just really busy, like working on like the brim of the hat, folding it up to make that kind of like nice round concave thing.
Like
Yes.
reach.
Yeah. Hey, how can I help
Ring
you?
the
Looking for
bell.
a hat? Got all kinds of
Actually,
hats.
no. I'm here on official business. And I'll show my badge. We have badges, right?
We do. Emmanuel
I'll
that's
show my
stolen.
badge.
Oh,
I wanted to ask you a few questions. If you've heard anything from upstairs, a scuffle, loud noises, someone dropping things, anything of the like, in the recent few hours.
no, nothing in the recent few hours. I've been here since this morning. Haven't heard anything.
What time do you open in the mornings?
I usually get here around 6 in the morning,
Okay.
and we close up shop around 8,
and-
8 o'clock.
Have you noticed anything strange of the tenants upstairs? Do you know the people that live upstairs at all?
I mean, Mrs. Hell, she's very nice. And occasionally bring up some food that gets delivered here because she can't make it down the stairs very
Mhm.
often. I think the other one, the new renter, Miss Meredith, she usually keeps to herself, quiet, private.
Has she ever had guests over? Anything like that that you've come to know? Has she come shopping for
Mm,
you before?
No, I mean just the professor that is loaning her this apartment because it was his apartment originally. That's it.
Final question. Anything strange that you've noticed in the last week or so, maybe more. Something that seemed odd.
Mm. Yeah. There's these boys that hang out outside the corner, on the corner. I think they're planning to rob this place. Always like looking in. You know, I don't trust them. If you could take a look into that, I would really, really appreciate it.
Is it possible that the boys just like to see the hats?
I mean, they are good hats, but no, they look suspicious. Sort. They're always like chattering, playing their little, like, whatever the games they do with their dice and stuff. So I don't trust them.
Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I will look into the people looking at your hats.
Hey, does the constabulary have like an official haberdasher?
None that I'm aware of, but I'm sure that if we needed a haberdasher, we could send someone your way.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I've seen like a few constables out and about, like in the parades and things. If you're ever looking to like put together a uniform or something, probably use like a nice hat. I'd be happy to cut a deal with the constabulary. Discount, of course.
Quobbol does look around, and if there is a bowler in here,
Definitely a bowler hat.
oh,
Yes.
oh no, Quobble's gonna.
We just got paid.
Well, I mean, if I could take an example of your work down to the station, I'm sure I could put a good word in. And I do eye the bowler hat.
Yeah, there's definitely a bowler hat. Quobbol, you see like a little bowler hat over there. He sees your eyes like flit over there and look over there. So he just says, of course. He walks over and grabs a little bit of bowler hat. Like, it's a pretty good example if you want to take this as an example. Show your superiors.
Yes, I could show this to.
What's your name? I'm sorry, never got your name.
Quobbol Osterbottom.
Mr. Osterbottom, I am Alfred Holland. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too. I'm Ray.
Well, it says Holland's Haberdashery.
Holland's Haberdashery. Yes, I love it. I'm 100% going to recommend that we bring hats into our uniforms once things less important are happening, but I do want a bowler hat for Quobbol. Very specific. He wants the hat to tip.
Hey, well, you know where to find me, and I hope to hear from you and constabulary soon.
I wouldn't be as wary of the kids watching through your window. It is possible that they are just admiring your store. But if something does happen, please feel free to contact the local authorities.
I'm too so.
And I'm going to walk out because I found nothing.
Gotta help them.
You found a hat.
I did get a hat.
That's important.
I do come back in looking real spiffy with a nice new bowler hat. Well, the haberdasher downstairs didn't hear anything, so it's possible that this happened before opening hours, at least before 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd that come from?
Did you buy that just now?
No, I'm doing a favor to the haberdasher downstairs when it's a little slower. He wants to see if the constables need a haberdasher.
I like it.
Was generously able to give me an example to show station.
I love it. What type of material? We can talk about this later. I need to know. As Sanai like fiddles with her head and it's like, I need it.
Like, I also need to question the haberdasher. I'll be right back.
Richard might not want shopping episodes, but we're about to have a
hats.
dressing episode.
I don't like shopping episodes. I like fashion episodes.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, well then that's fine.
We'll do
That's
that.
permission, guys.
That's permission.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm not sure what else we can find here.
We know that there's a struggle. We know that this, whatever it was, she was not willing to go. She put up some type of fight. she put up some type of movement, and there's no evidence that people were here outside of just her in the struggle.
Right.
Do you think? Okay, and I want to look at the door again, okay? Because you said something about the door. Does it look like it was open? It just was like pulled open and someone exited, or does it look like hey, this was gently like opened and all that? Because here's my thought process. And Sanai says this: what if no one came in? What if she just like manically left?
That's what my fear is at this point.
I
Because if-
don't think it is necessarily possible to tell that from what you are seeing,
Okay.
because when you arrived, the door was pretty much all the way shut. So
I'll use the deductive reasoning that there are no other footprints in here. There's nothing else here. It's just ransacked. It's just
Mm.
someone moving.
well, there's these shoe mats. Like if there were footprints in this room, they probably would have taken off the wet, muddy shoes, put them on the shoe mat, but
Mhm.
to prevent any
Also-
footprints from going around the room.
Is there a shoe rack, and is there mud on the shoe rack?
Mm-mm.
There is mud on the shoe rack, which would not be unusual for someone who's gone out. So
How fresh is the mud on the shoe rack? Is it like dried? Is it still a little
it's
wet?
not fresh. It's definitely dried, but I don't think it is necessarily possible with limited scientific advancements to be able to tell how long that mud has been there.
I have
Yeah.
one more question, and this is a fashion-related question. Okay,
Absolutely, give it to me.
and a cleanliness-related question that I would definitely be part of. How clean is everything that is not touched? Like, is it organized? Is the shoe rack pristinely put together? Is there like
That's a good question. I will say that it's not super like OCD organized, but everything is in its proper place. It's definitely someone who has been living here for a while. You remember the last time you were here? It wasn't super clean either. It's just very lived in. The only place that you remember being organized was her writing desk, which is like everything else in shambles.
I definitely think she went crazy. Or she something
Ding,
happened.
dingy.
Does she have a wardrobe closet?
She does.
Is it full?
So many of the clothes are sort of like off the like hangers and things. Actually, I rolled your perception for you, blind, and you rolled the highest of everyone. So,
Yeah.
because you're Vinny, and you have this incredible wisdom.
Vinny
I
did,
would say
Vinny
you're
did.
able to quickly like figure out, oh, these things would be hung up, like and count the number of hangers versus like whatever clothes are lying for. There's definitely clothes missing.
So I think maybe she left.
Packed
Right?
in a tray, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, she left in a hurry.
And maybe
Yeah.
she wanted it to look like someone abducted her, or like look like there was something that happened.
I don't
And we know
No.
that she has something with
Right.
her.
I
So
mean-
maybe
thought someone was like maybe after her.
Which meant she found something, if
mean,
that is the case.
He was just arguing with Caius, and now Caius is dead. So might make anyone a bit jumpy.
yeah. And we know that she has something with her because of what Mama Ripple said.
Yeah, some curse.
So it might even just be her running from herself.
Mm-hmm. I am going to. Does it look like she was working on anything that I know her writing desk is like a mess, but does
Pretty
it
scattered.
look like there is anything that she was working on? Is there anything about a star map? Is there anything that I can?
I'm gonna ask you to make another perception check for that. Is that things you're like going through all of her papers and searching for things? What papers are here? So go ahead and make another perception check.
Blind rolls. I hate blind rolls. I don't know if I'm good at
Right. You sort of sort through the papers, several of them are on the ground, sort of gather them up, and a lot of the papers that she's been working on are related to the ziggurat
Mm-hmm.
that you had just come from.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like explain the history of the ancients and all of that stuff. So you're kind of looking through this. There are some references to the stars as they were an important part of ancient culture, ancient religion, but nothing that relates directly to a star map that you can see.
Feel like I'm missing something.
Yeah. I can't use my thing.
The thing.
It's unrelenting observation because I don't know what to look for, and it's only 100 feet.
Let me look at that real quick. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's definitely a sky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to be
I'm
able to see the creature before you cast that spell first.
right. I just read that. And are there I can't, I'm so sorry, I was looking at spells y'all literally may have just said this. Are there any more papers around at all that are scattered around?
I think Dahlia has pretty much gathered them all
Yeah.
up and put them onto the desk. So,
What are we missing?
Anything additional that can be deciphered if I were to use bling contents?
the sun oh, that's right, you have that thing. Let me look and see exactly what that does. You know what? Make me a society check.
Ooh.
Okay. Where is my skill?
Glean contents. That's an interesting feat. I forgot you had that. 20. Okay. You kind of look through the papers that Dahlia has sort of gathered on the desk and start flipping through them. And then just sort of like an idea hits you, like, and you take like a blank sheet of paper and you just sort of like put it over the desk and maybe get like a little piece of charcoal to kind of like make a rubbing of like to see like what was on that paper originally and like what has been scratched onto like the sheet of papers. So figure out like which one would probably be the one on the bottom that was most recent. But it's pretty hard to look at and see what it says. It definitely looks to be some scribbles. It's hard to pick out a lot of the words or few that jump out. Map, star map, bias. Mavisha. And there's question marks after all of these as if she was trying to like puzzle something out.
Caius, star map. What was the first one? Anybody?
Apet, A-P-E-T, which is the plane that was tied to the ziggurat you just came from.
That's
Caius,
where
just
I
bring everyone's attention to this.
Oh my god.
Apid's the one where I stood on the edge of time and had a little party.
And then what?
Navisha is the plane of water.
Which was also there, right? Like
It was also there. That's
Yeah, that's where the acid was coming
Yeah.
from, was the water route.
You know that the star map shows the ziggurats.
And we know one ziggurat is in the water. off the coast of Bear.
Is she heading there? Is like
That's what I was just
She-
thinking.
Going to the other cigarettes.
Why? What did we miss?
I mean, maybe whatever is following her, maybe whatever cursed her is like influencing her.
I don't think we missed anything at the one we were at.
No,
I think there's more.
I think that whatever was there is already attached.
What if? Which one of these situations happened first, do you think? Her leaving or going to Caius?
Oh, Caius first.
I mean, their conversation. I mean,
yeah. I don't, because that happened. I mean, I don't know when this.
my
one
question is, did she leave here with all of her things and then go to Caius and then have this altercation with him? Or is it reversed? Did she have the altercation first, come back
happened.
here?
The argument was a few days ago, so I
We
don't
don't know when she left.
know, but like,
Is it outrageous to say that she could be so unwell or whatever has cursed her is what killed Caius?
possibly anything's possible. I don't know the nature of the curse.
Yeah. I want to look at her bedside table or bathroom and see if there's any medicines she's been taking, any empty vials, like to see how sick she might be.
Make me a medicine check.
Gladly. Gladly. Blind or regular?
Go ahead and make it blind. Regular.
Oh,
Oh.
mean.
I'll hero point it. I don't care.
Yeah, we can do one in 15 minutes.
It'd only get a little worse. Oh,
Ah.
it did. Ah,
You get the hero point back
All the
though.
way worse.
All right, you.
so mean.
Ah,
Hate
Hateful.
DBT when it does that.
Hateful.
It's really hateful. It shouldn't be allowed.
the story doesn't want us to know about mess.
I like rolling with advantage better.
All right, Vinny, you do find like some trace elements of like some herbs that have been kind of like left on the counter, probably be used as medicine or something. I mean, you pick them up, try to examine them. You think one of them is a raspberry leaf, which was used by a lot of doctors around this time to they've been prescribed during the first trimester to help strengthen pregnancy.
I tell everybody we're expecting. I fully jump in. With a 1, I believe it. Is it Caius's baby?
I'm writing it down.
Write it down.
That
write it
explains the
down.
argument.
That-
That explains the
that
argument.
and that's why she had to leave because her baby daddy's dead and
She has to
whatever.
protect the baby. She has to figure out what's happening.
And it's getting in her brain, so it's gonna get in the baby's brain.
Writing it down.
Write it down. Write it down.
I feel like Quobbol
I'm
and
gonna-
Dahlia are just staring like,
I'm just gonna, just in case, gonna look around and see if there are any signs that this was a pregnant mother.
Go ahead and make me a medicine check.
Any signs whatsoever that there was a pregnant mother living in this apartment.
Jeez.
What check am I doing?
For?
How are you
How do you know this?
Oh my
Well-
god, a clear blue test.
Yeah.
No,
Tampons,
but like,
tampons in the
okay,
trash can.
if someone was pregnant and expecting a baby, they would probably get things for babies, right? So I'm looking for like baby clothes, toys, a space set aside,
Oh, a book. A book.
Okay.
a book about having a baby, all that stuff,
What to
all of
expect
that.
while expecting. Yeah.
That's what I'm looking around. What to
exactly.
expect while expecting. I am looking for that. Perception.
There are no baby clothes. I'm gonna say
Okay,
exception
yeah,
everything. There's no baby clothes. Absolutely no sign.
But
That's
there's
what she said.
early enough. She hasn't had time to prepare. That's why she went to Caius.
They were arguing about the star map. What does that have to do with
No one mentioned
That's the baby's name. Star Map.
You're not here.
I know.
Neither of us
Yeah.
are for this nonsense.
what are they, a Zappa?
I think that's a decent theory, but I don't think there are any grounds for it currently.
Just
We'll keep,
put a pin in that.
yeah, we'll
I
keep
put
the
it in
idea.
it. It's written. It's written
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, great.
Nothing's off the table.
True. That's true. So but we have to figure out where she's gone now, so like we'll just focus on that first.
What's the fastest way to that water ziggurat?
I'm sorry, the fastest way to what?
To
water-
bear basically probably boot
There?
or something.
What is it? The ziggurat in, I don't remember exactly
In-
the name of that ziggurat.
Yeah, near Rio Padresco. It's gonna
Yeah, that's going. Take
long
a boat.
there. Take a boat. That'll take him a
Okay.
while.
Okay, that's a question. Would we know how often there are boats specifically to different places, or like trains to different places? Like, is it like how, like in Chicago, we have a train that goes to India, single,
I'd
like,
say there are definitely like regularly scheduled like travel boats that head out. You can always book one private vessel if you need to.
so if,
Find a sailor that's willing to take you. That's fine.
yeah, are we able to check? Honestly, we need to tell the other two to check shipping schedules of like when is the last boat that went in the boat or train that went in the direction of one of the ziggurats.
Or like a like the log. Like,
Yeah.
'cause there would be, right? Like, yeah.
Yeah, the log of passengers, but also like when the last one's left. Because if she stowed away or something like that, like we want to know when the most
Right.
recent one left, and that can maybe give us a bit of a time frame.
Mhm.
Right.
Speaking of the other two,
Hey.
Now we just have to figure out how to tell them.
how to tell them, then we have like a slow fade out and fade in onto the other two in the carriage, but we're driving them down to the train station first, which is on the way. So it drops off Alexias, and then Emmanuel continues on. So Alexias, you arrive at the train station. We make our way to, I'm guessing, like ticket seller or something.
Yeah, and the first thing I'm going to do is be asking is, so I'm going to be flashing my badge, like to get in front of, if there's a line or anything like that. I don't know how busy it is. Flashing the badge, getting to the ticket seller and asking, did a woman with red hair recently buy any train tickets or board any trains? This is very important. National security.
National security, I mean, there's definitely been some red-headed people that have come through. I'm gonna need like a better description than just that.
Okay. Don't like your attitude. I'm not totally sure if, like, other than her having red hair, I don't have any like defining features about her.
I mean,
she's
you give her,
thin, she's acting kind of strange. She may have been complaining about a headache or
Late
anything.
30s,
Yes.
5'9", played by Jessica Chastain.
Do you know Jessica Chastain? She looks just like her.
Was Zambria an elf? I feel like she was elf or half elven.
She may have been half elven, but I don't think she's full elven. We have pictures of her in the dossier, don't we?
I'm looking
no,
at it right
you
now.
don't. You don't. You just kind of froze the spell and he thinks for a moment. I can't think of anyone recently. No.
Within the past couple of days, maybe, not even just today.
Not that I can think of. No.
Okay. If you think of anything, you or anyone here, can you contact the Royal Constabulary immediately?
I mean, you can ask around. There's other staff members here. Maybe they saw something if you'd like.
Yeah, so I'll go through and ask the same questions, give the same kind of basic, everything that I can like dredge up about her to everyone there and just see if I can catch any fish.
All right. In that case, why don't you go ahead and make me a gather information check?
Oh, fancy.
I think that should be in your basic action macros.
Look at, in exploration maybe. Here
Yep.
we go.
Exploration.
Is this going to be blind or public?
It could be public. It's fine.
Eh,
Okay. You ask around a lot of staff members, some different workers, and things like that. No one recalls anyone matching Zambia's description in the last few days. One person does remember her having arrived several months prior because she was acting very, very weird.
right.
But beyond that, no.
Okay. That person, whoever recalls her, right? I'm going to say, will you keep an eye out for this person in case you see them trying to leave the city? It's very important that they do not leave the city.
Yeah. I'll let the rest of our team know, and we'll let the constabulary know.
Appreciate.
Police, whoever's closest.
Yes. Constabulary preferably, but let somebody know is very important. And then with that with me not being able to catch anything around here, I'm going to make my way on foot to the closest wing or arm of the police.
Okay.
The city police.
The police probably have a station not that far from the train station because it's a pretty big central area for people to arrive in. So you can make your way to foot there.
Yeah, I'll
So
go there.
Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Yep, you go there. We'll go to Emmanuel, then we'll go back to you, Alexias, and then we'll go back to the team. Emmanuel.
Yes.
You Hatsworth ends up dropping you off at the docks. I'll wait for you, sir.
Excellent job, Hansworth. Thank you. And I rush off. Is there a central place where people buy tickets for boats here in character? I would know.
Not really. I think every boat has its own thing. There is a wharf master, or a harbor master, I should say, who is definitely more in charge of just goods, merchant vessels rather than traveling vessels. But beyond that, there's no real central place. But if you'd like to ask around, you could also make a gather information check. And because
I would.
you are a docker, I would give you a
Yes.
bonus on that.
I would like to do that. First, I would probably stop by the harbor master really quick. Do we have a time frame for when Zambria may have left? So it's been the last couple of days, I think.
Last couple of days, yep.
We know that she
Okay.
had the argument with what's his face.
I'd at least like to requisition a list of the ships that have left Flint since in that time period, so that way if we need to get an idea of where she may have gone, we can do that.
Okay.
And then yes,
Harbor master says, sure, I can get you a copy sent to your officers.
thank you very much. That would be very helpful, sir.
Absolutely. Yep.
And then
Alright.
yes, I would like to make that gather information check.
Go for it. You don't have to make it blind.
I don't have to make it. Yay! Gather information. Where is that? I'm looking under the basic action macros. I don't think I see it.
It's in it's in exploration.
Exploration.
Oh, there it is. Exploration, gather information. Oh, and it's diplomacy. I'm good at that. Hell yeah. Gotta let me fucking. Here we go. Oh, I have a penalty to this because I'm still stupefied. All
Yeah,
right.
that's the thing that's been hard about this.
Should not have been blind. Sorry.
That's fine. I will reveal this to you because I think you're going to want to re-roll it.
Yes, I
You
think.
rolled
So.
a natural one, so on the re-roll, you have a much better 13 for a total of 23.
Nice.
Okay. You ask around for a woman matching Zambia's description.
5'9", red hair, very pretty.
Yes. You hear a dock worker recall seeing a woman matching her description having left a few days ago. She set out on and you asked for more information she booked and set out on a small ship named the Dagger,
Okay.
heading to the southwest.
Good. Good. I know above table. I know where that is. That's good. I thank my good Docker friend who told me this information, and I go back to the carriage to Hadsworth so that we can pick up Alexias, that way we can get to the rest of our team and tell them this information.
All right, you go pick up Alexias first, and
Yes.
he takes the carriage all the way back. Alexias, you stop by the Flint office, and you just ask the Flint police to keep an eye out for Zambia.
I'd like to also just, in the course of doing this, try and do a quick sketch of what I remember of her looking like,
Okay.
and
Sure.
just to give them as this is what we're looking for, right?
Sure. And a pretty good sketch. I don't know how good Alexis is at drawing, so, but possible.
I think it's
Yeah.
passable. I spend a lot of time drawing things in the lab.
What's your
Okay.
skill at art? Are you trained? Are you an expert?
I don't have an art training.
No,
here.
Laura. No one else, not Laura. Give me a minute to go for me. All right. You eventually head back to the train station where Hadsworth is able to pick you up and take
Great.
you back to Zambia's apartment.
Great.
Where the four of you are still over there searching. I don't know if there was anything else you were looking for, or
I can't think of anything.
Love letters between Caius and regarding their baby.
What did I miss?
now I would say
Oh.
just for the sake of time, the both of you arrive.
Hi. They
There's
They
been
were in love.
no. Mm.
What?
Vinny found some raspberry leaf in the well, the
I would say, Alexius, as we look at this raspberry, you would not recognize it instantly as Lepid Nicodemus, which is just something used to smoke to soothe your nerves.
This is not raspberry. I'll tell you right now. I'm gonna roll it up. Okay,
Oh,
right now,
congratulations on your pregnancy, Alexias, I guess.
I'll tell you right now. This is not for pregnancy. You don't want a baby smoking this.
Uh,
It's nicotine.
Oh no.
Just
Erasing.
yep, just taking off that string, putting all those little magnets. back
Okay.
in the pouch.
Thank you for that. Did you two find her? Did you find out anything?
I didn't, but the man, Bartok did.
Yes, she left a few days ago on a ship headed towards the southwest called the Dagger, a requisition from the harbor master to give us more information on those boats. So there should be a report back waiting for us back at the precinct.
Right.
But she is unfortunately gone, but we do know probably her whereabouts. She left very quickly. So that is bad.
Did you know? Did they say where the boat was headed?
The person I spoke to said the southwest. The harbor master is going to send a full report on all of the ships, including the Dagger, to our office. So we should be able to get where at least their stated destination.
Well, she certainly has a head start on us if it's days.
I think we should report back
Yeah.
and find out what we should do next with this information.
Right.
huh?
Now, Carleo wants us to proceed.
I'm sure. Well, before we go to Carleo, because as we've all discussed, we are more than a little suspect with the artist right
Confused.
now. We obviously, if Zambria is responsible for murdering Mr. Bergeron, then that is a situation we need to pursue. If someone is actively trying to murder Miss Zambria and she's able to escape, and it may be related to the murder or the ongoing everything that's happening here, we also need to pursue that. But the incident with the golem, we still need to pursue that. I would like to resolve what may be a immediate situation before we leave and trust the Golden Boys to maybe fuck that one up.
Mhm. Well, everything that we learned about the golem is in pieces right now, like the golem itself.
I know I was there. It's just
Right. I'm just.
I don't know if there are you all are smarter than than me. I don't know if there is anything we can pursue from this, or if we know we did ask about other factories, other locations, but that would take a while for us to search all of them. If there are other remnants of the Bleak Gate fiasco.
Right. And Peggy's still working on that report for us. So back to the office, it sounds like, right?
Do any of us want to maybe sneakily look into what's going on with Lady Saxby?
I don't want her to catch us anywhere near her house. She's already pretty pissed, probably.
Yes, but just throwing this out there, how grateful will she be if we stop her from getting more of her things stolen?
I would say if we go tomorrow, we could go in disguise.
How grateful will she be if we let the paper know and get her name in the paper? Because she just really wants that.
No, we'd get in.
we-
She's already looking for a reason to get rid of us. I don't think we need to hand her one.
I think she wants good press and not head of the RHC gets her house broken into because she has lacks security. I don't think that is the sort of newspaper article she wants written about her.
I don't know. I think Benny has a point.
I love the energy. I love it.
I did.
I think Dahlia has a great point about us being so close to getting fired.
But I
And
do
if
think it's a
fine.
very interesting thing that she did get broken into around the same time. And why did they break into her
Of
house?
course, that's
And why?
interesting. But she
Someone
doesn't
has balls
hear
of
it.
steel to break into Lady Saxby's house, and there would have to be a reason for it. You don't just knock over that house for a petty burglary.
Maybe we can do
So
this above board. I mean, you know that Garlea doesn't know that Zambria's house has been broken into. So if we tell them that, maybe it'll let us at least go and look at Saxby's house to compare.
I like that.
I mean, we can try. I think we are the last people that she wants anywhere near her home.
But she's not in town. So
Well, no, she's taking some days off because her place has been burglarized. I don't know that means. Does that mean she's out of town?
I think that she
I
left
thought
the
she was just out of the office.
If anything, I would imagine she is in her house trying to
Trying to see what's
what happened. But I don't know her.
I know.
I will say, as much as I hate to say it, Carleo seems far more reasonable as our interim boss than I was expecting him to be. But
What's our decision?
he might also be, that is fair, you know him better. He might also just be a big lapdog, and whatever his boss says, he will toe the line and not let us proceed, even if it is something that warrants investigating.
I haven't really gotten the measure of him yet.
I hear what you're saying, Alexias. I would like to do it above board, but I'm going to ask this to all of us now in private when hopefully no one is listening to us. I make sure the door is closed.
Yeah.
Sure.
Are we willing to investigate a crime that could have it could be very important because everything has been connected so far at the risk of pissing our boss's boss off?
I think if we were afraid to do the right thing based on someone getting angry at us, then we wouldn't be very good at what our jobs are.
Yeah, I think that ship sailed a long time ago anyway. So I mean, I'm perfectly down to do it. I would truly appreciate if we could wait till tomorrow morning because I could brew up some potions that will allow us to at least be a little bit sneakier about it.
Her house won't be any more broken into tomorrow, or less.
She's going to have a lot of guards there. She's going to have people from the RHC watching her house and the police. And I understand where we're coming from, but if we piss her off, she's going to throw us out and then we can't look into anything.
Just throwing this out there. Apparently, there is a map that leads to the south, and Zambria went to the southwest. Probably, and I'm just saying, if I get deported, I can still help you all because I would be there.
I don't want you to be deported. I want us to. Mm.
I would prefer that as well. I would prefer not to go back to my home. Well, I would prefer not to go back to my home. Period. I would prefer not to go back to my home, a disgraced criminal twice.
Look, I think the first step, no matter what, is that we need to report at least on this break-in and what we know about Zambria to Carlisle.
Yes.
So we may as well go back to the office and see if Peggy's reports have come in yet too.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
I'm not saying no, but let's do this first.
I think at least for a little while we got to be smart about this and then cool down.
When you are the captain.
Okay.
I think you're just doing that to annoy her at this point.
No, I truly believe it.
Also, are we saying it's a break-in? I thought we kind of decided that she left in a hurry.
Oh,
It's hard to say for sure.
Yeah.
Honestly. It sounds like she left of her own volition to some extent, in that, like, you know, she took a suitcase, she had time to pack and go.
and
The
the house
person
was ransacked.
The person I spoke to said that she was leaving, did not mention a person accompanying her, so I'm assuming she is fleeing on her own.
Okay.
Did you mention anything about being pregnant, needing any additional assistance?
What?
Oh, okay.
What? No. You cut out for me there, but I thought you said something about impregnating any assistants, and I'm very confused what you're asking me right now.
No, did she mention that she was pregnant and needed additional assistance on the boat?
No, I don't
Not
think I
let
heard
that one
anything
go,
about
are
that,
you?
Vincent. You know, I'm sure if she is pregnant, that we will definitely find that out when we arrive wherever she's at, and it'll be that much easier to track her down because pregnant people are slow.
Not depending.
It's just I listen. I've never been pregnant, so I could be wrong here. But I imagine you got a big old belly with a baby in it. You got
She should. I think we're
fine.
good now. let's not speculate on
Let's go back. Let's go back.
I have a what do you all think about
Mhm.
maybe also enlisting some help of the locals in the area? Maybe I can talk to some individuals, see if anyone has eyes on the city. Maybe there's some information that could be used and give it back to us.
That's going to be useful. Yeah.
Maybe that might be a secondary route rather
Yeah.
than going straight into Alexias.
You're the best at finding people.
I will as we move back to use Eyes of the City as we're on our way back.
I need to reread that so I know exactly how it works again. And you can use diplomacy and society to check creatures and settlements. Tap with locals to help you follow the chair of creatures you track. All right. Got it. Are you going to do this now, heading out of the office now to go to try and check, or you want to wait for it?
I wanted to, yeah. I mean, I'll just wait till we get a little more information, get some ideas from the group where to go, and then just
Okay.
make that quick stop and then come back.
All right. Got it. Anyone else have something they want to do?
Let's go, baby.
Let's do it.
No, that's okay.
All right, so you'll round yourselves up and head back to the, where are you going? Offices?
Yeah.
Okay. Sanai, are you stopped while everyone else goes? Do you want to go like talk to locals and try and get a sense of them? Or do you just want to go with them?
I just want to do that first. I don't need to play it out. Just
Well, you don't have to play it out, but it's definitely a role and it takes some time because we're talking to people and tracking. Instead of like following tracks, we're following people's descriptions and things. So you would have to
Okay.
break apart from the group to do this.
yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
disguise myself. I don't want anyone to say that I am looking like myself.
I,
So I will find the shoddiest clothes that I can find, put my hair all the way down, put
there-
a hood up.
there's definitely like some scatter codes in Zambia's place that could probably be ditching to make it look very, very different from your usual self.
I'm not even gonna put dirt on my face. I don't want anyone to even. I don't even want to be recognized in the slightest.
Got it. All right. All right, so Sanai breaks off from the group to see if she can track Zambia's movements throughout the city on the time before she left on the ship the Dagger, the cutter of the Dagger. The five of you head back to the office. Why don't we do Sanai first then? It's just you. So go ahead and make me a society or diplomacy roll to track whichever you would like.
Let's see. Is it 25?
25. So really good roll. All right. Just five of them get into the carriage with hats on. So you take some time to put on some clothes, starting yourself up, making you look very, very unsanai before you head out into the streets. And you begin asking around. I think one of the things you've learned is really just the people that have the most, that are keeping the closest watch on things, are often the people that most people don't even look at twice, which are the beggars, which are the orphans, like the people, poor people who always have their head on a swivel and looking out for things. So you just begin asking around by a few beggars near this place, see if they're having, if they've seen, and one of them does mention that she saw Zambia depart at some point several times during the day. Once when she had a suitcase with her, she was by herself, and she made her way towards the docks. The other thing, however, happened a few nights ago, and so you decide, which is something new for you, information you didn't know, so you decide to follow that path of inquiry, just to see like where she was going. And you keep following the path, asking around like these street urchins or people like that. And it sort of takes you on a winding path through the central district before you arrive at what looks to be a manor of sorts. Well, before the manor, you arrive at the Silver Swan, which makes sense, because you do know Zambia had arrived there. And then you continue asking outside the Silver Swan, and you eventually taking to what looks to be a manor, where you see two figures. And let me pull them up for you right now. They are familiar to you. You see these two people standing outside of the gate, just catching, talking to each other, keeping an eye on things. This manor it's not like a big fancy manor by any means. It's definitely a much smaller, well-to-do place that has a gate all around it. With the spikes at the top to prevent intruders from climbing over. But you do see Serena and Kaya of Kalaya's crew standing outside the gate.
Okay. Outside the gate of this manor.
Yep.
Okay. Facial wise, do they look just insightfully? Are they looking like they're having a conversation? Are they looking fidgety, or are they just like bored?
They look, I would need you to make a perception check to sort of sense mode out. So
Okay.
get a sense of their. Really great roll at 27. So the 27, I think both of them look, it sort of looks like a mixture between boredom and concern.
Anything you said outside of a manor? Anything recognizable about this manor? Any emblems? Any type of signature? Something that I can take back to the group?
Nothing outside this manor has like a sigil or anything. No.
Okay. Okay. And I got here just following the Zambia trail, correct?
Yeah.
Somehow, over a few days ago, she made her way to this manor.
Mhm.
Okay. In the Central District.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Since I'm out here, and I will waste this entire day, I guess, if need be, can I find anything out on the robbery of our person?
Saxby.
Anything else?
I would need another because that's following a different trail. I mean,
Yeah.
go ahead and make a gather information check. This wouldn't be eyes of the city because you're not checking, you're just
Which one is
asking
that?
around. That
What's
is, if you go to your basic action macros
Okay.
and exploration, you should see gather information. Unless you have a feat that helps you with that. Check.
Gather. Exploration, gather information. I got it. Well,
The natural, I will make this public so you can see it, but it is a natural 2 for 17.
I'll reroll that.
Okay. There's a natural 13 for 28.
Nice.
I mean, this is Saxby's Manor that you're standing in front of right now.
Yeah.
You confirm it that it is Saxby's Manor.
Okay.
You ask around like some of the people out here. They would like one of the beggars does recall seeing Zambia outside of this manor, sort of looking at the windows of this manor for a bit, and eventually climbing over the fence.
Climbing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm a little close playing with fire. I skedaddle back to the office. I don't know how long that was, but I'll skedaddle back.
It'll be some time before you get back to the office with this information.
Okay.
But the 5 of you eventually arrive back at the office. Peggy has like a piece of paper for you, Emmanuel. So I think we had a missive from the harbor master with some ships that have had out in the last few days.
Thank you very much, Peggy.
Oh.
Take that and I look through it real quick. The dagger, the stated destination is...
Is off the coast of Rio Petresco.
Great. Great. Cool.
Lavisha.
I go upstairs. You
I
sure you don't
drive
want to
upstairs
stay
to your office.
in Flint for a while longer? Just hang out. We could really get into more trading card games. Listen, I have money and I can't spend it on anything useful. I may as well blow my whole paycheck on something.
Denny
Or
offered
you
to buy you a
saved
battery.
up.
That is true. You did offer to buy me a badge.
Oh, God.
I'm
I-
gonna ask
no, thank
Peggy
you.
during this, just before we kind of get into it with Carleo, as we're waiting for Sanai to get back, if any the research on the other mills that haven't been operating since the earthquakes has come in.
Peggy says, you're still working on gathering that. I mean, there's quite a few, so it would probably take us more than just a day. But we will get that to you as soon as possible.
Of course, no worries. Sorry, didn't mean to rush. Was just wondering. I appreciate you.
I mean, I'm fine rushing. I assume if you're asking, it's something important.
Love you, Becky. You're going back to the office. I love.
Yeah,
Trust
we'll go
you.
back to
Love
the
you.
office.
We'll chat with you later.
Just for the sake of things, eventually Sanai arrives back, so we don't have to duplicate conversations.
Bust the door open, tell you everything.
Oh.
So now it is extremely important that we go into Saxby's house.
Maybe.
Now, here's the thing. I got all this information from beggars and homeless people. Okay? So we don't really technically have probable cause.
No,
But Just put
It
that
also
out there.
sounds like whatever was in Saxby's house is no longer there. And
Mhm,
what we actually need to be doing is tracking Danbury.
Andrea.
mhm,
Yeah.
And we can actually get permission to do that and
mhm.
funding.
I would just like to know what is missing from Saxby's house, and I'm not sure she would tell us, but maybe searching would
Maybe
give us more
Kaleo would tell
clues.
us though.
It's possible if we have an idea of where it might be going.
Right.
Right.
So,
Maybe.
shall we tell him?
I suppose so.
Yeah.
Let's go talk to temporary boss.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You all gather up whatever papers you need and make your way to Colorhouse office down the hall. The door's open. Dima's in there, just busy scribbling away in her book, like she always does. Miss Colorhouse sitting behind the desk, just rubbing like bridge of his nose. Gives you a nod as well, and welcome back. How the investigations go? Anything you need to report?
Yeah.
Yes.
Quite a bit. Oof. Let's start. Or do you want to talk about the golem? It doesn't feel like we got very far with that.
We're still waiting on some reports and research to come in on what's going on with that.
Yeah,
But-
I think the police are going to bring the golem back to Flint officers, parts of it, or attempt to maybe reassemble it, get some idea of what we're actually working with. I think Sumina's going to take point on that. She has a way with technology, if you would.
Fantastic.
Dahlia, if you'd like to help, I know from what I've had you also do, I'm sure Sumina could use an extra hand.
Sure, be happy to look.
Yeah.
Didn't get a lot out of Kais Bergeron. He, even in death, wasn't very forthcoming.
No. Yeah, I think that's what Gotham said as well.
He said he felt sensation of tentacles around his skull, so that's awful. And something was likely taken, and we think we might know who took it and where they were headed.
Oh, fantastic. You could see like this sense of relief sort of settle over his face. Fantastic. Great. Who took it? How soon can we get whatever was taken back and we can close this case?
So, old colleague of his, possibly the only survivor from the cigarette that we just went to in the initial.
And possibly the father of her baby.
No,
Oh,
we established that was just for smoking, not for. Doesn't matter. We think she's on her way to another cigarette.
okay.
Why?
Do you
Exactly.
know where the cigarette is?
Just off the coast of Rio Padresco.
I understand why Dove chews tobacco.
Also, I think we have.
Right now.
I look over at Sanai. I think we also have maybe an additional piece of information. Do we want to share that now, or
Let's just
I
say you.
You see, Carlisle says other information. Please don't hold anything back.
Well, now we gotta do it, don't we?
I'll put it this way. I was able to gather some information, and there is the possibility that the individual that was just mentioned may be involved in another type of situation that occurred. I don't want to say exactly the situation I'm talking about because technically I'm not 100% sure. I'm more like in a percentage. But I will say that it's very important that we focus on them.
All right, I mean, I'm happy to listen to your suspicions.
Pretty high profile case.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, I will definitely want you to, Dima, would you mind, leaving us alone for a little bit? The dwarf just kind of, looks at, oh, yes, of course. Closes her book, puts it under her there, just walks out. Shuts the door behind them. Think that, this person is the same person involved in the breaking act. Okay, thank you for your discussion. I must admit I am surprised. Given what Saxby has told me about you, that you can be discreet, I guess. Especially after everything I've read. So thank you. I'm glad to
I
be
think they're
proven wrong.
pretty discreet.
I will
think
say
everyone in
that.
this
I'm
is
glad to be proven wrong.
Uh,
But yes, let's continue to try and keep this as discreet as possible for now.
Right. Do you know if there was anything specific?
I
was
don't
taken
know.
from?
Serena and Kaya were the two investigators assigned to by Satsby's behest to look over everything. Neither of them reported noticing anything missing, anything that was taken that was probably taken from the library, which is where it looks like any activity was found. It was like all the books were scattered around, papers scattered around. What could have been taken from there, I'm not sure. They don't notice anything missing. Saxby has been going through her records, trying to see if she can notice if there's anything missing.
Of
So
course
far, she
didn't
hasn't
notice.
found
They're
anything.
not good at their job.
Okay. I'm sure there's a
wow.
lot of books
Quobbol just puts
in
a
the
hand
library, and
on your shoulder.
hard to realize what you don't have sometimes unless you have able to sort of, zero in on that. Maybe have her if she had anything about the stars, ziggurats, any kind of thing about the ancient civilizations, anything like that. I think that Zumbri was mostly interested in that kind of information. I don't know what Saxby would have in her library, but that at least maybe will narrow her focus.
There's still one artifact missing from the original ziggurat.
Nice.
I will have Serena and Kaya focus on that just to keep your names out of earshot of Saxby at the moment.
If you would be able to share, what, if anything, had been taken or fiddled with in the home that
If
we were
you
discussing?
hear anything,
Just because it
I
might
would
be-
definitely let you know,
Thank
because it definitely appears to be primarily your case at the moment. This is your investigation. So, you're the primary lead investigators on this. We just have to tread carefully, as it were.
right.
I wish I could be a
politics,
fly on the wall when Saxby hears that.
Yeah. I would rather not be anywhere in that room. It sucks to hear that.
I think I go to speak, but feeling Quobble's hand on my arm.
Just a look of like, I understand.
All right.
Now I hear.
Right. So I think you have a very, very strong lead. So we need to send you after this suspect that you've identified then.
I look
Um,
over at Bartok like, "We good, buddy?"
I do not look happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we're going to Bear, are there going to be complications, or are we basically protected because we are the Flint Constabulary?
You are Royal Homeland Constabulary, not Flint Constabulary,
Right.
which means that you do have some measure of diplomatic immunity. This only goes so far.
Right. Like,
You should
yeah,
consider
should we-
yourselves in any foreign country to be diplomatic representatives of the nation of Reserve and hold yourselves to high standards so that no unfortunate diplomatic incidents would occur.
My brain
But
flat.
I have read Bartuk's file. Bartuk, you should be fine.
AGN, while this is going on, I would like to do two things. I'd like to activate my Onyx Panther, just like pop it on, which gives me a plus to stealth. And then I want to stealthily take out my silver tongue potion and swig it.
He's
Okay.
probably looking at me, and I think Alexias would know to like be
Like,
away
behind.
from me.
Yeah.
I'm behind, I'm like in the corner,
Here.
and I'm gonna like
yeah.
stealth
Alright.
on, swig a potion. That's what I want to do right now.
Okay, let's do this. Technically that would be a stealth check. So would you activate your Honest Panther, make that stealth check?
We are so distracting him with our business.
Yeah.
He doesn't
I
need
have
to
a
listen
new
to
hat.
Alexias.
I have a new hat.
Well,
I
we'll
can
have
say
a new
I
hat.
tried the new hat.
No one said
Alright.
anything about Quobble's hat.
And no one has said anything about
I
Quabble's
can
new
create
hat.
a diversion with distracting her.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry that we're not talking about your hat, but I'm going to have a very uncomfortable homecoming, Quobbol. But it does look very
saying
vintage.
that out loud.
I can see that in your eyes. You're a little hurt. Quobble's
yeah.
like,
Quabble's
You're
just
He hasn't said
You're
anything
standing-
about my hat yet.
he's
you're standing a full
adjusted
2
a few
centimeters
times.
taller. You're so proud of it. Yeah.
Do I need to make a check for that? For any of it?
Yep, make a stealth check.
Stealth check. Great.
You got it. You got this.
Definitely.
What's the worst
Let me
thing
look
that
up Kaleo's
So
passive
distracted.
perception 21. Does that does not include your Honest Panther bonus?
That's right. I'm sorry. I forgot to use the Panther. So that'll give me a +1. So it'll be a 22.
Gonna be at 22. Let me look at this passive perception.
He doesn't see anything.
Alright, you speak the potion without him noticing.
Great. Cool. I'm going to take that. Wait, what? Oh, that's right. One of these has to go down. Right. Hold it down. Okay. Great. So I swig the silver tongue, and then as soon as he says, and like all this conversation is happening, when he says, when we start talking about the complexities of diplomatic missions and going out of the city, I just want to, if I may, perhaps we could have a little bit of an advance if we're going to be leaving the country and going into possibly dangerous territory, as the last time we left the city, it was incredibly dangerous and we were incredibly unprepared.
Can I aid in that before you roll?
Can I aid in that as well? I would say
Everyone.
something.
I will allow one other person to aid.
If this is
You want
diplomacy,
what?
Let's
If
do
I
Quabbel.
also have
diplomacy,
Quabbel, what do you
Yeah.
I
think?
got a +13 in there.
You can do it.
Yeah, I think Quabbel would also say it would probably be for the best for all of us to be as well prepared as possible, especially since we now know a bit more about what we're getting into. We would know the equipment that we need to buy beforehand to have the most successful endeavor.
Alright, so we'll have Quabbel make a diplomacy check first. DC is 15 to aid.
I gotta roll a 2 or higher.
Come on, buddy.
Got it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Alright, so So it's a success, not a critical success, which is a +1 bonus on your check from Quobble's aid.
Now, do I have to do diplomacy?
Are you telling the truth or are you lying?
Oh, I'm not lying, but I am kind of forceful, and I would be willing to intimidate.
Want to intimidate your how are you intimidating him then? You
I
can
can do
actually
it with
whatever-
Claire.
I
I'm
would
gonna
say
say-
not with the Claire.
Okay.
Not with the Claire.
Then in that case, I'm not going to change what I said. I'm just going to. Oh, then we'll do diplomacy. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. So it's a +2. You said
+1.
+1. Do I add that on
From
my end? Or...
Quobble, plus whatever bonus from your silver tongue mutagen.
Yeah, that's just going to cancel out my stupefied.
No, I think Quobble's bonus is status, silver tongue mutagen's items, so the stack. They stack.
Sure.
Two different types of bonuses.
Right. No, I'm saying the silver tongue is just going to cancel out the stupefied. Quabbles will be on top of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so do I add that on my end, or is that something that you do?
I can do a mentally. That's fine.
Okay.
17 on the
Nice,
die for a
nice.
total of 29 plus 1 for
Yes.
30. A 30 would be a critical success, I think, at this point.
Give us a-
Carlos says, I think, yes, I could probably be giving you the rest of the salary that Saxby had held back from you. In addition to the standard items that we usually provide all constables that go on any boat ship, which are potions of water breathing, just in case anything were to happen to the ships.
We would very much appreciate it.
It's so unjust.
This is in this is in advance, as in this is AJ asking. This is like in advance.
No, this
It's
is
just the rest of what she owes us.
that's
sorry.
held back from you to pay for damage as reparations to Kai Bergeron, who is now unfortunately deceased, so he no longer needs to take any of our money.
Yeah, so we're just going to get
Okay.
the full paycheck that we should have gotten to begin with,
Yep.
but at least it's
Right.
something.
Yes, I will have Peggy provide you with that money now.
I'm gonna get a belt.
How much is that?
I'm double checking.
More
And remember,
money.
he got a critical success, Richard. So throw it a couple.
Yeah,
of
You
Okay.
did.
rifles.
That's why you're getting all this money instead of just a portion of it.
Hooray.
Thank you, Lane.
Yeah.
You're all 4th level right now, right?
Fifth.
3rd level.
Fifth, baby.
5th. That's right, 5th.
By the way, I was
did
tempted to
lie.
argue. I know you had a higher bonus to get the thing,
you-
but I have a Docker's thing, so whenever I aid, I actually get a +2. Give a +2 whenever I succeed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Good to know.
But my bonus right now, you had a 13. I only have a 10 with my fucking stupefied, so it would have been riskier.
Yeah.
Right. You see him quickly write out like a quick letter, like sign it, and he hands it over to you. Alexis, just give this to Peggy. She should be able to provide you with the remainder of your salary from the constabulary's funds.
Many things.
Love it.
Of course, happy to help.
Okay.
Help everyone.
Right. Please, I think there are boats you can charter down. If there's a specific boat you want, just let me know. Yeah, it's definitely a long trip, so find
Will our
something
boat
that
not work?
will.
Is our boat not big enough?
I
To get us
think
there.
that's like a little.
Your
Oh,
boat's
yeah.
just a little
Great.
it's kind of
That's
big.
okay. Yeah. Okay.
It's a long
Gotcha.
trip, yeah.
Yeah.
Any boats you can actually charge to the constabulary fund, so you don't have to pay for it.
Thank you.
Please be safe. I'm back in one piece.
I always do our best.
You're on silent, or you're on mute, Vinny.
Speaking of being safe, never mind. Actually, it's gonna be fine. Thanks.
I mean, if there's something you're concerned about, you should probably share it.
I'm concerned about members of the Unseelie Court. But don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
I thought
That was a one-time deal.
Well,
That was
just
a one
dip in the water.
We'll keep you safe, Vincent.
Yeah, we'll be good. Don't, Carleo, don't even fret. Actually, so sorry I brought it up.
You
Okay.
have life jackets, just in case, though.
I don't know what a life jacket is, but
We'll have the potions of water breathing.
Yeah, we'll have potions for bring.
water
And I saved
breathing
people from last time, so I've got extra.
Yeah, I do too.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
I have no doubt you'll all be fine. And we'll take our break there. All right, let's go ahead and take a 10-minute break there. It's
Oh,
7:45,
boy.
so we'll be back at 7:50. Well, we'll be back. We'll just be back around 8 o'clock, 15-minute break, 15-minute break. Okay.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Nice.
All right, see you in a bit, chat.
we're gonna trip.
thank you for sticking with us. Let's go ahead and pick up right where we left off. You're still in Colaire's office. You've been given money to buy whatever you need at the constabulary's quartermaster. We'll probably have everything you want, so we don't have to go actually shopping for anything. He's also provided you with a stash of water-breathing potions, which I've already added to the party stash for you. So, anything else you need to talk to Colaire about or want to do this day?
I feel very accomplished. Ready to go. We just need to, I guess, book.
Yeah, book
a
our
boat.
ship.
Also, how many days ago did she leave?
Several days.
The
Couple
manifesto
days,
should
yeah.
say.
2 days.
2 days.
Okay.
So we need to see if we can find like an express that we can pay extra for. Maybe, you know what I mean?
Nicola was like, I'm sure there will be some boats you can charter, private boats that will leave as soon as you are ready.
Right.
Right.
Richard, may I ask a question?
Sure.
I would not say that I have boating experience, but I grew up in a port city. Would I have any way of telling which boats are faster than others?
You can attempt to make an educated guess with like recall knowledge if you'd like.
Okay.
But you have been around this group long enough to know that the person who probably has the best knowledge of boats would be Dahlia.
Fair. She is the captain.
So irritated.
Although
Yeah.
Dahlia's boating expertise is limited to steam cutters versus like sailing ships,
Yeah.
which tend to be faster.
Only so much I know.
Means
Very
better than
knowledge.
me.
That's true.
I can swim with the best of them, but I'm primarily a land boy. Okay. So we're all together. Is this before or after we have gone on a little shopping trip?
After.
After. Okay.
I'm writing 2 letters just by the as a heads up. I'll give them to you later.
If we're in Flint and we're going towards Rio Pedresco, would we cross around
The
towards
western coast of Weezer, past Axis Island in the Yerso archipelago.
Got it.
So
Okay.
it's all the way down here.
Yeah. I just didn't know if we were going around the like which side of the continent we were going around. It makes sense. The other side's faster. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Just curious.
I would also just would leave a memo to someone to check out Holland haberdashery for uniform needs. Just you know,
Okay. You just leave a memo with Peggy for someone to check out the haberdashery.
because I don't know who's in charge of deciding like uniform things, and I know Peggy would probably know, so I'd probably like go to Peggy and give her just like a glowing recommendation.
Okay. Fine.
I want hats for everyone.
Yeah, Peggy says
I
that's great.
understand.
Thanks. I've been thinking about possibility of uniforms for everyone. I have a lot of great ideas. Like maybe I'm thinking some very, very sharp green blazers and things like that. Maybe a hat. I just am reluctant because I don't know if like Alexias is gonna wear it.
Yeah. So fair.
Peggy, if you present us with stunning new uniforms, I will personally make sure that Alexias ends up in one.
It's a deal.
That'll be fun to role play.
Yeah.
I mean, it's for
What?
Peggy.
It's for Peggy.
There's a limit to Alexias's love.
Yeah.
I understand, but still, it is
He
for
loves
Peggy.
himself more.
Fine. Anything else you need to do this day?
There's something
I'm-
I'd like to do in the evening.
Me as well.
Sure.
Me as well.
All right, let's go ahead and we'll say the rest of the workday continues. Eventually head to your own separate places for the evening. People have things they want to do. Raise your hand if you have something you'd like to do. So Vinny, Alexias, and Emmanuel. Okay. I'm gonna go with Emmanuel first.
So, feeling very conflicted. I've had a lot of interactions with my quote unquote friends recently. Yeah, I said it. And feeling very conflicted. So I end up just kind of not going to sleep as I usually do, but kind of wandering around, and I end up finding my way walking through the nettles where I see a small gathering.
Mhm. Yeah, you see a small gathering of people around this very, very humble looking, what looks to have once been a home that has been converted into a sort of small church of sorts. I think church actually might be a little bit too grand of a word for it. It's just a very, very small place of religious worship. There's maybe a dozen people that are just sort of waiting outside to be heard.
Well, I end up making my way over and I'm just like, hello, everyone. Good evening. What are we gathered here for?
We're just here to, we're just here to hear the ministrations of, I forgot his name, of the Duchess.
Now, I do need to remind everybody that as a champion of this faith, any true believers that are in my presence immediately know that I am a champion of Triogenes.
Oh, that's good. That's a good point. One of them just kind of like throws his paws, and he points at like the little fish hook that you have around your neck, right? You have, like a fish hook symbol or something. Is that what you have?
Yeah, I think I have a little pendant. Probably I keep it mostly under my armor, but we'll say it kind of fell out as I was
Okay.
walking
It's
around.
following out. He like notices. Oh, wonderful. I think wait you. Sorry, man, you're a good fellow, aren't you?
Yes,
Yeah,
some
we
people
heard
call
about you
me
in the
that.
paper.
Yes.
We heard about you in the paper. I think the Duchess would love to see you. I think she's with
Good.
someone right now taking their confession, but if you'd like to speak to her, I'm sure she would love to.
Confession at this point, because I still have a hella headache. I finally noticed that they all have the same symbol of the clergy, and I'm like, oh,
Most of them do not.
oh, they don't.
They do not. No, I think
Okay.
there's one or two that might have, like, maybe like wrapped around the wrist, like a little cord with a fish hook on or something. But that's pretty much. Most of them do not have any symbol of the clergy on it.
Because you mentioned that that is not a huge presence in reserve. No.
No.
So I say, I'm sorry I have not stopped by before. I did not know that there were other worshippers. Yes, is there a line or a queue? Do I take a number? When do I get to
There's a little bit of appointment book. If you would like to make an appointment, I think one of her servants up there will be happy to take your name.
Yes, absolutely. I'll just go, excuse me. I'll go up there and I will make an appointment. And I guess I'm just
there's a very, very what looks to be a very young goblin boy that's kind of sit over there, like this like greenish skin. He just has like a little book that he's scribbling in. He's like, yes, sir, I'm happy to take your name. He'll scribble down his name for you, and hope to see you. When would you like to see her?
See, I'm about to leave the country, and if it is at all possible, if the Duchess, you said is her name?
Yes, the Duchess.
If she has time. If not, I of course understand, and when I come back, I can make time to come here. Just
Well, what do you wish to see her for? Perhaps I can speak to her.
So, yes, I'm a bit of a conflict with my faith and my soul, I suppose. I have been touched by the teachings of the clergy, but I don't know if I've ever really been a true believer, and I want to change that. I want to be better and
All right,
understand more.
I will speak to her. One moment. He stands up and
Oh,
he
what's your
takes
name? What's your name?
My name is Montague.
Hello, Mr. Monty.
Everyone calls me Monty.
That's jovial. I like that.
Thank you. You see, he stands up. He gets like a little bit of a clutch, and he like hobbles his way into the church himself. After a few moments, he comes back out and says, "The Duchess will see you if you'd like."
Now, I didn't mean to cut in front of everybody else, but okay.
I mean, I
Sorry.
mean, I heard you were like, sorry, man, you're good fellow at the constabulary, and so the Duchess always has time for the constabulary. People of importance. If you would like to come back a different time, that's fine.
No,
but
this is
Duchess-
good. This is good. Let's go.
Okay.
Lead the way, Monty.
Monty leads you into what looks to be a very, very small home. The main room of the home looks to have been converted into sort of like a healing room of sorts, where you have different people just sort of like lying on cots and everything. And he'll take you around the back to a different room where you see this very, very old woman. And I apologize, I do not have this image loaded up in Banshee, but it's a very, very old woman, this very regal looking woman with very large, wide brimmed black hair, fine white clothes, just looks you very officiously up and down, and she gestures at a stool next to her. It is my understanding, my son, that you have had some crisis of faith.
Not sure what to do, but feeling very intimidated by this austere woman. I kind of give a bow and say, yes, ma'am. And then I will sit down on the stool, which creaks audibly under my girth. Hello. It's been a while since I've had a one-on-one like this. I don't know how this is supposed to go. I am Bartuk. Everyone knows me better as Sir Emmanuel Goodfellow. I need to work on that. I want to understand the teachings of Triagenes, because I think, in spite of myself, I've been chosen for something. I rush in and I try to protect others, and I can even help them or shield others from pain, but I don't know how, I don't know why me, I don't feel... I know that I'm not worth these gifts, but I want to understand why, and I want to become a person who is worth that. I know you're very busy, ma'am. Just whatever time you can give me, please.
You see, she takes a very sharp inhale and kind of gives you a look up and down and says, "I agree. I do not think you are worthy of your gifts either. But the measure of the man when he is given a gift is what he does to make himself worthy of them." Stand up straight. Better. Don't slouch. It is my understanding, same and a good fellow Bartik, or whatever you are called, that you are a member of the constabulary, which I assume means you're already working hard for the betterment of peoples.
Yes, ma'am. Every day we go out there, we try to solve injustices, and we try to make the people of Flint they have better lives.
I would remove the word try from your vocabulary going forward. Do better than that.
Okay.
You either do good for others or you do not. You do not need to raise your hand.
What if there's a middle ground where you want to do good, but the end result is not the goal and the outcome are different.
You're going to have to give me a better example than that.
Like, let's say you want to help someone, and you say, let's use a specific example. Let's say somebody wants to eat because they're starving, and you have an obligation to enforce the law by stopping them from stealing things, but also they're very hungry. So you give them a piece of bread, and then the shopkeeper is yelling at you because now you have fed one of the urchin children and the urchin has run off, and then they get a complaint up to your boss, and then your boss's boss gets angry at you because it becomes an official inquiry due to, So what I'm saying is, sometimes you try to do good things, but you fuck up.
Why did you not just buy the bread instead of stealing it?
I had given all of my money.
Why did you not work to earn more money before stealing the bread?
You're starting to sound like my boss. The boy was starving, so I wanted to help him then. And, you can't just... I got my paycheck later, and I
Were
came
you
back and I
starving?
paid... No,
Why didn't you give him your bread?
I didn't have any bread.
But you said you were not starving, so clearly you must have eaten.
My very good friend Alexias sometimes lets me stay over at his house, and he feeds me some of the soup that he makes, and it's not good, but it's food, and it's free.
Let it disabuse yourself of simple pleasures like good tasting food and perhaps just understand that nourishment is all that is needed to survive. Eat the least you can, provide the rest to others. It is our duty to help as many as we can.
Yep, that makes sense.
Mhm. I can tell by the way that armor fits you. You clearly have been eating well.
I'll try to eat less well, ma'am.
Of course. We should not allow ourselves to be well fed while there are starving out there.
That's a good point.
We must
I'm sorry.
sacrifice all we can in the service of others.
That seems fair. What is your name? I only know you as the Duchess. I like to, get
Most people-
my hands, press the flesh, and all of that, and shake the hands, and yes. You've heard of that? No one knows that. I need to stop saying that.
I'm the Duchess Fargetta.
Duchess Fargetta. Okay. Hi. I'm Bartuk.
I know. You've mentioned that several times already.
Okay. You make me very uncomfortable.
We should all be uncomfortable in the service of tragedies.
Yep. So, I'm going to be leaving soon, and it's going to be I'm going back home, and it's going to be a little awkward. but I just wanted maybe some guidance or comfort or something to make, because it's going to be a bit of a hard time soon. Just yeah.
You came here for comfort. To be
I'll-
coddled.
No,
No.
no.
Then what did you come here for?
For the longest time, I've wanted to be a good person, to lie to myself and tell myself that I can be that. And I don't think it's true anymore, but I want to be a better person.
That is all any of us can do.
How? How can I be better than this?
Spend every waking day as I do in the service of others.
Will that be enough?
Probably not. Nothing is ever enough.
But
But
it's not
whether it
about
is
me.
enough or not is not the point. The point is that we have done something every day to make things a little better in this world for those who have less than us.
It's not about me. It's about everyone else.
Exactly.
I hear you give sermons, Duchess Fargetta. I will have to leave soon, but I'd like to come back and listen to a sermon, if I may.
You are welcome back anytime. Every 7 days, I am here. And I don't call them sermons so much as lessons. We can all learn a little more than we already know.
Thank you. I think. Well, you're a busy woman. I'm going to go. Going to get up now. And going to walk away now from you. But I will see you probably the next sermon. And it's been great. I'm slowly like walking out of the door with my still facing her, kind of just walking backwards. And this has been great. I love this. I'm going to eat less and work on the gut. I know.
I
Thank
do
you.
hope to see you at our next lesson.
I'll be there.
I will keep an eye out for you. If you're not here, I would be very disappointed.
Bye. And I'm out that door.
See Monty is just waiting outside. Gives you a thumbs up.
Oh, she is intense.
She's great.
Yeah. She made me feel worthless and like I have to do more to be better.
Really? I always feel great around her.
Oh, then you're probably doing great, and I need to work on myself, Monty.
No, I mean, there's always something I can do better. That's what I try every day. Just try to be better. That's what she says.
Is there like I had a book from a clergyman, and I gave it to someone who needed it more. Do you know where I can pick up maybe a Bible or book?
Yes. And he just I'm just there. And he pulls out like this very small sheet of like papers that's bound like twine on the ends, just like little pamphlets of the words of Triogenes. You can absolutely have them.
Thank you so much. And you know what? I don't think I'm going to need this. I look around. Are there like a lot of people looking at young Monty here?
There's a few people who are just like waiting for their turn to speak to the Duchess, but that's it.
I'm gonna turn around and try to surreptitiously as I can give him a gold piece out of my pocket.
Monty takes the gold piece. Great, thank you. I'll make sure this goes in the donation bin.
Yes. All right. Taking it out of my inventory. Thank you. I'll be back. I have a lot of learning to do.
Okay.
And before I go to sleep, because I meant to do this before I went to sleep and I accidentally pressed it, the elixir of life. I would like to drink that before I go to bed, as Alexias told me to. I
Okay.
clicked use by mistake, but
Yeah,
I meant to
I
use
saw that. Got it. All right, great. So that's Emmanuel. Up next, why don't we do?
All I'm doing is taking that potion. Literally all
Okay,
I'm doing.
that's all you're doing.
Go
Taking the
ahead.
potion.
I'm just checking out Dio. I'm doing the same thing I've done every other day.
Okay. And checking on yeah, he's there. He's like in his little house. He's got you peeking through the window. He's busy. He's starting to work on an ant farm that he's building.
He's so cool. Okay, that's it. I'm going home.
Go home. All right.
Did we want?
Everyone is able to get a long rest.
We talked
those
about
I
sleeping
need-
at each other's houses. I don't know if that was still going on because
We
we're all
did.
really paranoid. But if we all just want to sleep by ourselves, that's great too. Thought I'd
I
bring it
feel
up.
like
Quobbol has offered up his cousin's
People
house
over at
because
Quobbol?
there are so many extra rooms in that mansion.
That would
We
be the
can-
nicest place.
We can
that-
still do that. I just forgot because
never
it's been
been.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Vinny's
And I
not.
will gladly,
Alexias is
and I
in
will
either.
join if need be. Tonight has not stayed in a very. Tonight will come.
No offense,
with her
but
back.
your place it smells weird.
because it's so clean.
I mean, my
don't know,
cousin
maybe.
has cigars.
It smells like lemon fresh.
Oh, you got him.
What? No, no. I need to go. I need to consult my books.
Oh, they are expensive ones imported directly from Cresilier.
Maybe you bring one or two of them on the boat ride.
Oh, I probably also would do my meditation of the stars thing, Richard. Since we're like specifically focusing on Apet and the water one. Let me see.
Bishop.
Where's that feat?
I will also. I'm sending you in Discord, Richard, the 2 letters that I sent.
Okay, let me look real quick.
I'm
Alright.
sending it now for some reason. I'm not-
Wait, where'd it go? There's my little meditation.
Okay.
I would sleep over
Got
at
it.
Quobble's. I'm curious.
Got it. All right. Dahlia sleeps over at Quobbol. She's a very, very nice
Very fancy
beautiful
house.
person.
It's a very fancy house.
He definitely has like a humidifier for cigars. One of those kind of super
Humidor.
fancy, its own separate room or something.
Oh,
It's just
boo.
cigars and like wine. Humidor, thank you.
Missing out.
Yeah, it's prophetic dream. I would do that.
Okay. Let me look and see exactly what that is, because it's been a while since we've done that.
Yeah. But before we go into another ziggurat, and if those 2 stars are giving us like pings, I would
Mhm.
focus on them.
Quobbol, do you want to
Also
take
ask
another look at your
questions.
staff?
Wanda.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
You want to take another look at the staff? You have that thing.
Ooh, yeah. Actually,
Or
I do have a
something else,
use of
either.
that.
Mhm.
Oh god, every time I take a look at this staff, evil things happen,
Well,
but I
let's
should
let-
take a look at the staff.
We'll let Vinny look at his stars.
Okay.
Mm,
Go ahead and make me a
Mhm.
religion check.
You got this.
The stars are pregnant.
Come on, stars. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice. 32 on natural 19 on the die. 32.
Beautiful.
All right. Ask up to 7 questions that could be answered with yes or no. Likely or unknown, one answer, so it can depend. All right. All right, so I think flavor-wise, you're definitely, rather than asking a being, you are definitely trying to like plot out the stars, the movements, and all of that stuff to sort of get like a sense of what's happening. You have 7 questions you can ask. They have to be one-word answers. What questions would you like?
Have I missed the window for the stars falling?
No.
That's huge, guys. Okay. Class, feel welcome to chime in.
I already put mine in the Discord. Do you
Oh, you
have a
did?
crush on me? Yes or no?
Oh my god, shut up.
I'm so sorry, I'm not helpful.
Okay. Were the visions I saw at the ziggurat the past?
Mm. Complicated.
Some.
Okay.
Is Saxby actively working against us?
Sure, right.
That's just
Is
something I don't know.
Naglfar connected to the serpent woman?
Yes.
He knew it. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh, y'all.
Oh no.
Is Zambria the
Can
one
I
sucking out
free
people's
Quobbol?
brains? Ooh.
Wait, say that?
Can I free Quobbol from Naglfar?
Unlucky.
Mm. But I don't know.
Not enough.
What is
I
that? Was
know.
that 4 or was that 5?
1, 2, 3,
1,
4.
2, 3, 4.
Will the stars fall soon?
No.
Okay. That's a huge relief.
I'm
Who's the,
Have I
the
already
mole?
mentioned Tiger Man?
Unknown.
Okay. And are we on the right path to the ziggurat?
Luckily.
Great. Okay. Thank you, stars.
And you just spend the night plotting the stars and reading the tarot, doing everything you need. These are kind of some of the answers you get.
Okay.
Some
Thanks.
solid answers.
Yeah.
Not questions I thought you were going to ask, but
What did you want me to ask, Richard? Why didn't you
no, I
tell
mean, it's
me?
too late now, but I thought you were going to ask about the unseen court and going into the ship in the water.
Oh, that's about me dying. I don't care about me dying.
Okay, that's fair. That's valid.
That's the
Can we
Anything
bigger
else that needs to
picture.
be
happen?
clear?
Anything else that happens besides Dahlia and Quobbol sneaking into his cousin's humidor, grabbing some cigars?
I'm really good.
Oh, I'm there too.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm joining this.
you would absolutely see that it is an extravagant house. If you go into Quobble's room, Quobbol has A, the smallest room, and B, there's not much. He'd probably have, there is a small photo of what you can tell is a young Quobbol, a slightly older Trip Key girl, and then 2 Trip Keys that you can tell are his parents for the most part.
Oh, that's nice.
Um,
We need to get you like art or something. Need something.
Color.
Yeah.
See, and I have a nice blanket, and I hold up. I just have a really, really fluffy comforter.
Oh, that's really nice. It looks very warm.
Yeah. What is it made of?
Wool, I think.
Itchy.
But warm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think I ever stayed in a place as nice as this.
I have.
Or are you here too?
Are you here too?
Yeah. I've just been in a corner reading the bound together pages that Monty gave me.
Yeah, me too. But I like it. This is
It's
nice.
really nice.
It's nice.
I mean, if I'm honest, I've stolen from places like this and never stayed in them.
There it is.
I would doubt that Nibble would notice too much is gone.
That's the problem with some of the rich. They just don't know even what they have. So if you're careful, you never even know you're there.
He didn't get along well with most of the rest of my family because he had extravagant tastes.
Is he like a collector?
He's interested in many things, but has made most of his money playing cricket.
Yeah, you did say that right there.
Fantastic. Bartok, what are you reading?
I have gotten my holy book.
Okay.
The Words of Triogenes. I've never actually read it before, so this is new.
You're a holy man that's never read your book.
Yes.
Quobbol is like visibly a little bit stiff, but is very much not saying anything.
Yeah, I think we all felt that silence. I think that was a palpable silence. Okay. Yeah, all right.
Is the version that you have, is it just like kind of sewn together?
Yes.
Okay, I think Quobbol would go into, there's a suitcase probably next to the bed. I think he would go into the suitcase and kind of like buried at the bottom of it. I think he'd pull out a very like pristine looking copy of the same book, except like really nice probably. And I think he'd just go and he'd hand it over to Bartok.
I would take it without realizing what you're doing at first. You know, just like somebody hands it to you, you're immediately just like, yep. Oh no, I can't take this.
It's
This
a
is
gift. Believe me, I've read it. It's a gift for you.
it's far too nice for me.
It's a gift. Some
It's
people.
a gift, and gifts can be as nice as they need to be.
Right.
Also, you can't return a gift once it's given. That would be cheating
That would be rude.
and looked down upon. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't even re-gift. I mean, you can, but that's rude.
It is rude.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's just yours now.
Shit. I need to stop
do you
taking
do?
things.
Yeah, you just sort of take what you're handed, don't you?
I need to stop taking things, and I need to stop eating so damn much.
I'm sorry, what?
You're fine.
Right.
No. I met this lady. She's very intense. And she mentioned that I should not be eating as well as I am while there are starving people out there. So that seems
Okay.
like a good.
Okay.
Hmm.
Counterpoint. You should eat to stay healthy, so you can protect us and
Mhm.
others around you. And if you are malnourishing yourself because of starving people in the world, how are you helping them by malnourishing yourself?
But if I need to eat like, let's just put a number on. If I need to eat like 10 food a day, 10 units of food, and I'm
Mhm.
eating 15, I could cut back on 5 units and give those food to others.
Are you actively giving those 5 units, or are you just not having those 5 units? Because there's a difference between just not having things and assuming it goes out to the rest of the world, and then actively granting that.
I'll give it to
Agreed.
people. Absolutely. I'll take a sandwich and I'll be like, hello, homeless person. You want food?
That doesn't do exactly the same.
Hmm.
Don't malnourish yourself for the sake of the betterment of other people. don't risk your own health and safety for the betterment of other people, because your health and safety helps provide betterment to other people.
Is that in your book?
No, it's not in the book. And Quobbol just closes his suitcase.
So if
I
it's
haven't
not
read
in the
it all yet, but
But if it's not in the book, then why would you do it?
it made a lot more sense when the lady said it, and less when I'm repeating it. But it's about making yourself of service to other people
The thing
at the cost of you.
Yeah, there's a whole like.
Hold on.
There's some faces of judgment happening across this room. Like,
Quobbol
Try
had
not to break character, you goddammit.
fully bit his tongue as he was about to finish the sentence he was about to say.
You're. You do well. And you do enough. You don't have to diminish yourself any more than you're already trying to do. You're listening to some old woman telling you what to do and why to do it and where to go and what to do. Follow your own path.
honestly.
I mean, you can go on your own journey, right? Isn't that what religious people do? Like, don't you want to like go on your own journeys and whatnot?
Don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
how
isn't this the
works.
right opportunity to find out? I mean, if you went to what is she like the holiest, your person, like holy person, and she tells you, "Oh yeah, make yourself like non-important or not helpful, essentially, because you are a member of a helpful team. We need you." So she said, "I'll make yourself not helpful. Do this for other people." I feel like you're already doing that. And for you
But
to focus on like,
I could be doing it more.
but that's a physical thing. That doesn't do anything mentally to you. That doesn't help you move forward any other aspect. If you're doing things out of because like doing your physical stuff, it's like a pride. It's like showing, oh yeah, look at me. Kind of like Bible says, look at me. I'm big and I'm giving to the poor and I'm doing all of these things. It's very outwardly and showy and showcasey. It doesn't prove anything. It doesn't show who you are on the inside. So whether or not you ate 5 extra units or not, be
Whatever that means.
yourself. Choose your own journey. Be you. I don't know. I hate when old women tell people to do stuff and make you somebody that you don't want to be. I hate it. I hate it.
She was very well dressed.
Yeah, they always are.
Well, aren't they always? Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just looking for some guidance. I feel lost. And
Are there cookies here?
Oh,
I'll start eating less tomorrow. I grab a cookie.
I mean, just eat as much as you need to, you know, get along and function and keep raising that shield, right? Like,
So what they're saying is I need to get sick gains so that way I can be very strong.
Yeah.
And
I
then I
mean,
can help more people with my strength.
I mean, if
Mm.
that makes you feel good, then yeah, I guess get them sick gains, bruv.
That's
Like,
what all of the kids down into the harbor are talking. They're always talking about sick games.
okay.
They're talking about whatever Gyat is.
Oh, don't say that. Oh, do
No.
not
Say
say
that,
that.
please.
Mm-mm. No,
Six,
no.
Don't-
seven. Do you all
Say it.
know?
I don't
what
want to.
that is?
No, no. I'm gonna shut that down.
We've devolved.
We're not doing this.
I don't. The kids
eat-
keep saying
Yeah,
it. So
have
it
another
must be
cookie.
true.
Just
Oh,
push the cookie into his mouth. And ugh.
And I can't even do anything because I have one hand has another cookie, the other hand is strapped to my shield. So I'm just like sitting there, just like gumming on it.
It. Absolute menace, you.
All right.
This is the cutest little
No.
sleepover.
You'll have your sleepover at Quobble's place, able to get a full rest. So, you wake up in the morning. I'm going to need some saving throws, first of all.
Feeling like P. Diddy.
From Alexias, Sanai, and Emmanuel.
Okay.
I
What's
get
the
+1
situation?
against diseases.
That's true.
Once we're all together, I'll do the cleanse affliction on one
Yeah.
person at a time.
Okay. There's basically 2 successes that need to happen. One, the cleanse affliction, or one, the drinking the potion. So make yourself well rested. And let's go ahead and make that saving throw. Let me see. Let's double check. I believe it's a will. I'm looking for the DC. All right, cool. I'll put it in the chat.
You are currently me.
No, sorry.
No, it's cool. I like it.
There you go. All right, whoever wants to roll first.
I'll do it. Oh, no, never mind.
Ooh.
Only because of the elixir of life. Thank you.
Nice.
Good, you've saved Vinny a spell slot. We need one for Sanai.
I've pressed it like 3 times. Here it is.
Nice.
Not bad at all, team.
Mm-mm.
No headaches here.
All right. So it's 2 successes. So no one is stupefied, and Emmanuel and Alexias, you are cured.
Hell yeah,
Yay,
cured.
join the cured team.
Yeah, cured.
All right. So Vinny is only going to need to cast this cleanse on Sanai and Emmanuel to get rid of it.
Great.
So you eventually
did.
meet up back at the constabulary, so Vinny can attempt to do this. So Vinny, I'm going to need you to go ahead and click the spell. I think there is should pop up. Go ahead and click counteract. Who are you doing first? You already rolled, so who are you doing first? I trust you not the metagame.
Yeah, I think I would have picked Sanai first.
So that is a failure. Actually, hold on. Counteract spell. It's kind of rank lesson.
Oh,
give me
Can I
one
use a
second.
hero point?
Before you use
Oh,
a hero
no.
point,
That is even on the failure because it's down to 0. That's gone.
oh,
So you may know
Nice.
yours is gone. You don't have to worry about the saving throws anymore. You can Sanai next.
I
Nope,
did
I
Sanai
was
first.
And Sanai was first. Okay, so Emmanuel next.
I don't have it anymore today. I have to do
You don't
tomorrow.
critical fail.
Wait. Okay, then I'll use a hero point. If it failed on
No, that was a failure. So Sanai is fine. But you
Oh.
have to do one more spell of this on Emmanuel.
Yeah, I don't have it anymore. So I have to do
Okay.
it tomorrow.
I thought you memorized it twice. Okay.
I have a question, Richard. I'm sorry. I
Sure.
have a question. How many did we need consecutively to be cured? We need 2. So did you say at the beginning that you rolled for me yesterday, and it was a success?
No.
So if I roll with this one, it was also a
You two
success.
the same. You need a critical success at 2 at the same day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So Sanai is done. So Emmanuel is just fine. Is fine for the day, but you have to do it again tomorrow.
I feel great.
And Alexias
Thank you,
cured
Vince.
himself.
Just willed it out.
That's why I didn't go to the sleepover, baby.
All
I
right.
had to go home and just like, sit in my stink.
You
Oh,
are back.
God. Don't like that.
Healing powers.
Peggy is going to just deep clean your entire apartment while you're gone.
Well, she better not, because that'll keep me getting sick all the time.
Yeah, all the stank will make you. all the clean stank will make you
Inoculating
sick.
him.
It's a healing stink, a healing stink.
No. It's like drinking the
Mhm.
swamp water all over again.
Oh, it works.
Mm.
I have empirical evidence proving
Swamp
it.
water, apartment stink, and pregnant Zambria. These are our 3 guiding stars. We're gonna hold them to them.
Okay. You're heading to the docks then, I'm assuming, to get a ship.
We're going to have to.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's go talk to the harbor master.
I head to the harbor master, who will point you to a couple of different ships. But you could take whichever one you feel like taking. There's steam cutters, clippers, typical merchant sailing vessels. But they all kind of give you the same estimate that it'd be about a 7-day journey if the weather holds.
A lot of boat talk, y'all.
Yeah, 7 days of boat talk. If it's going to be the same no matter what, we may as well take the most comfortable one, right?
Yeah.
Is
The
that-
luxury cruise
I mean,
line.
The celebrity cruise. Here we come.
It's actually just a gay pride float.
That's fine.
That's fine.
The world circumnavigating pride float.
You all go ahead and secure a ship called the Oceanic, and up in, and the captain just will show you to your quarters. It's a sailing vessel, not a steam engine. It tends to go a little bit faster than a steam engine, so I assumed you wanted that one.
Yeah.
And eventually he pushes off towards Neo Pajeska. I believe you have an idea of where this is, so you can point out on his own sailing maps like the exact location. It's off the coast of Rio Pajeska. And he'll say, yeah, I know there's a small fishing village near there called the Pozzarillo. I can put in there, or I can dock off being close to the wherever this mark is. Yes.
Is this man Baron? This ship captain?
I know he's Missouri.
Oh, thank God. Never
So,
mind.
sorry, correct me if I understand this right. So we can either go directly to the point, or we can go to the fishing village that's close by.
Yep.
I mean, I think we should go to the village, right, and ask if any of them have seen Zambria.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, immediately, and not go to Rio Pedresco.
We don't need to go there unless we have to follow her there for some reason, but yeah.
So yes, if you don't mind taking us to this village, it would be very helpful.
Sure. I'll have my people up in the coast next. Keep an eye out for the ship, the dagger, you said?
Yes, that's what it
The
was called.
dagger. Great. I will do that. Then she takes off. It's going to be a 7-day journey, so I'm going to throw this all to you. Anything that needs to happen on the 7-day journey, I know we do need to have like one more batch of saving throws for Emmanuel. Honestly, I'm going to go ahead and hand wave this and say after 7 days, I would generally be surprised if there weren't 2 successes in a day.
Yay!
But think about
Currently eating viruses.
think
Just in
about
time
how
to get a new one.
funny it would be.
If you just roll 14 straight rolls and they're all fails.
And they're all failures.
It would be kind of funny.
All right. 7-day journey. It's the first few days are definitely very rainy, so you're all below decks. I think as you get reach around the end of the reserve, around the corner over here, you eventually pass so archipelago. The weather starts clearing up a little bit as you get closer to the coast of Bear or Salina and all of that. You do notice that the boat, as it goes past Shell and past Axis Island and all the Yerso archipelago, it stays closer to the coast of Reserve than the Yerso archipelago, which is now under the control of Denmark. So you swing around as close as you can to the coast, down towards there, and fishing village of Pesarello. Any conversations need to happen, anything that you need to do during those 7 days. Yes, Emmanuel.
Because I'm mentally preparing myself for this. At some point, I will show up and have rolled up the sleeve on my right arm so you guys can see a whole bunch of tattoos on there, which let me see if I can't find my whole Google Doc and I can actually tell you which ones are which. Sorry, I wasn't expecting to do this today, so I didn't have it already
I
prepared.
have it up.
You have it up.
see several tattoos on Emmanuel's arms. On the dominant hand, his right hand, he has there's there's several small chains. There's medium chains. There's all have. I would say those of you from. I would put it this way: you have a few people from there, which are that would actually know what these tattoos mean. These tattoos are less tattoos and more brands of prisoners that are used to permanently identify them as criminals and the crimes they have committed. Emmanuel has tattoos for petty theft, for assault, multiple chains for assault, for blackmail. Wait, hold on. I want to make sure that these are all correct. Correct me if I'm wrong on any of these. For blackmail, conspiracy for fraud, grand theft, aggravated assault.
Yep.
And on his left arm, he has
Nope.
Nope.
Not showing that one yet.
Okay,
I
not
would
showing
I
that
would
one.
say
Okay,
this, I would
just
say
the
there's
right arm then.
probably just the right arm. I'm easing my way into this. There's probably one or two for
Yeah.
extortion too. That might just be conflated with the conspiracy to commit fraud.
They're all shaped like chains that have different colors that basically tell you the length of service, the length of punishment, the severity of the crime itself. But he was show up with these, those of you from there would instantly recognize those as what those tattoos are, what they mean.
We also met
there are
somebody
a lot.
on Axis Island who had similar tattoos.
Mhm.
Gilly do.
It's not Gilly Doo. Gilly Doo
How
is
many
not a
crimes?
it's not a Rampardesk
Worst
fugitive.
tattoos you can find.
I mean, he's wanted for crimes against humanity. for
Gilly Doo is a
sure.
real hard motherfucker. That's my new character. If good fella does.
No,
He's a
you
hard
Just
can't.
saying, Gilly Doo,
It would be on site. You must
we kill
understand.
you. You do realize you'd have to pick a
On
third character.
site.
But think about how fucking funny that would be. About the vibes, they are rancid, and I love it.
Absolutely not.
You'd get 5 minutes. 5 minutes is Gilly Doo before you just died.
Before we set you on fire and kick you out a window.
But then I would have to roleplay that. I'm on fire! Defenestration!
Oh boy.
No, but the person that you saw that had the tattoos was the other orc that was with Lyra. There were two people with Lyra. One was a half elf who had these like massive arms that he had been using. The other was orc who had this heavy helmet and this that had these metal things over his ears and this staff of some sort that had like a bulky thing that was covered in some sort of cloth. He had these kind of patchings of like skulls and chains all over his arms.
What can I say? She keeps immaculate company.
Probably just pat you on the arm like, been through it, ain't you, big guy?
Unfortunately, yes.
No. I'm sorry we gotta bring you back here.
You got those all from here?
From Rea Pedresco, yes. I grew up before the country was unified. It was not there, it was the city-state of Rea Pedresco.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So how are you all doing? Lovely weather we're having.
Interesting.
I mean, I'm glad we're finally out of the rain. I've had enough rain for a long time. But, well, hopefully we'll be here and gone and no trouble for you.
Hopefully, we just don't even have to go. We just go to this fishing village, and everything will be great. And we don't have to go to Rio Pedresco at all because it's not going to be good. That will not be good. Stay and comfort me.
He screams at a seagull. Bartok's not a seagull. Let it go.
I need it. It's so cozy.
Screaming. You're here on official business, so I know it wouldn't be pleasant if we have to go into the city, but
If we go into the city, we're going to have to talk. Rio Pedresco, I have not been there for many years, but the culture is interesting. Let's just hope we don't have to have that conversation, though.
we'll cross that bridge when we come to it if we come to it, right?
We'll burn that bridge when we cross it, yes.
Even if we do, this may be new information for everyone. But you don't have to talk.
I do. Or rather, I am not going to return to my home, and I'm going to slink away and hide. I apologize if that makes things difficult for the rest of you.
It does. It does make things difficult because you don't have to do that, and it would probably endanger the mission. And so you have to make a choice right now. What's more important? Huh? That's all. I go up onto the deck. I'm not dealing with this.
I think
follow?
Quobbol also goes up to the deck.
I follow. as well.
Look, hopefully it won't come to that. Right?
Hopefully.
And if it does, then we'll have a conversation and see what we want to do. I'm gonna let him be with his thoughts.
I just tap you on the shoulder.
Ow.
I
I thought that was the end game.
No, the cat decided to fucking claw my nipple. Why?
Jesus.
Yeah. I just tap you on the shoulder.
I say to Alexias, looking at the sky, kind of under my breath, and this is why morality's a lie. Quobbol,
Wait, would I have heard this at all? I have a really high perception.
Yeah,
I
you
wasn't
came
like
with us.
trying to be. I
Oh,
wasn't.
okay. Then Quobbol would have probably just like also looking just out over the boat say, no. Morality forced on you by others is always a lie.
Interesting.
Alexias, that's front row seat.
We'll have to let this one be. What's the phrase?
No talk.
I don't agree. You don't
Oh,
agree.
agree to disagree.
Agree to
Fuck
disagree.
yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
No, I
Still
just
looking. I say interesting at you, but the rest of it up to the sky.
I think Quobbol would look at Vinny and say, I don't this isn't me saying I think you're wrong specifically for morality not existing. I think that when other people tell you what is right and wrong and you follow it blindly, that's wrong.
Yeah. I didn't say it doesn't exist. I said it's a lie.
A lie.
Because what is he doing right now? He's trying to be a better person and therefore putting us all in risk and putting us all in danger. And I'm sorry, was there a conversation about him starving himself?
He's trying to be a better person, and he has an idea in his head as what that looks like.
Oh, I know the idea he has in his head.
Mm-hmm. I do too.
I have an idea in my head as well.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, his idea isn't his own idea. It's what he thinks everyone else wants.
That's a hard choice, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking, actually. we could pass my my village on the way back. And
I'd love to see your village.
not right. Right? Like that's if we went the other way. It's all in Vinny's head. Anyway. If we took the long way back. Anyway. Anyway. There's a part of me that wants to negotiate us doing that and getting to see my grandma and see mama again and see if she got my letter and have a lot of conversations. But that's selfish. And not what the stars want, and not what I'm destined to do. And that's why I think morality is a lie.
I come out on deck after talking to Bartok and be like, oh, I'm so glad I was raised with that religion, I swear. Oh,
It's not always bad.
sure, but the kind that he's ascribing to, like, it just keeps him in such a weird space and he's so impressionable. Such an older fellow.
Sometimes when you don't like what you see, you'll do anything to change it, even if it's not better.
Being lost can make you desperate.
Yeah.
And I think, Quobbol, we should just keep going tit for tat on our own belief systems and right?
Yeah, absolutely. I actually really love these conversations with you.
Me too. I hated you for 7 minutes, but I do think it's fun.
Did you count the number of
That's
minutes?
a moment of just like the beginning 7 minutes, right?
You
Not
know
like
this. Yes, I told
yeah,
you.
okay,
Yeah.
sure,
Yes.
yes,
Like
good.
2 minutes over the course.
It was like when I met the first person who ever disagreed with my belief system, and you go, "Oh, bad," and then you realize, "Oh, that's actually good." You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It helps to clarify your own point of view.
Yeah. Speaking of challenging each other,
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking. I have some spells I'd like to try on you.
It's nothing like my guts are gonna fall out of my body, are they?
I mean, if you want that, I could make that happen.
no, I really don't actually.
Um,
Oh.
I've had it described to me a few times
Yeah,
of what it would look like, and I just don't want to see if it's accurate.
it was cool in the water. Do you remember? You guys
I
remember?
get. I do remember. Yeah, it's hard to forget.
I don't
It
know
was-
about cool.
it was-
Well,
Handy, I suppose.
It was useful.
it was
Yeah.
very impressive.
useful.
Okay.
Very startling the first time it happens.
It scared me, to be honest.
Now that we
But-
know it can happen, it's far less
It's
startling.
far less.
Scared you, Alexias?
Well, I was scared for you. You know,
Oh, okay.
didn't
You're
know
not
what to
that
do.
just
Like,
thought about, but you were so
Oh,
like
obviously,
blasé about
you
it, like, oh,
Getting
let's
their
do this.
intestines out of their
Oh.
bodies.
Yeah. But okay. It's so hard. I have so much I want to say to you. But I know you're not alone.
Oh,
And I think I've been practicing things that might make it easier for you to be alone for a minute. If you're willing to try.
Will there be repercussions for that?
Richard, I have a question then. How much? I don't know. I think I kind of want you to decide how much when Nagi's not manifested, if he can have huge effects, like give me a headache or something like that, because I feel like this
I would
might-
say I know the answer. I know
Okay.
the answer to that.
Okay, great. Awesome. Great. Hate that. I think Quobbol would have a moment. We should talk. We should talk about it.
Okay. On a lighter note, I prepared Circle of Truth, and we should play Truth or Dare.
Oh no, that could get us in a lot of trouble.
Honestly, we should-
And this is when Sanai comes up.
Yeah.
And that's when Sanai comes up, and it's like, oh, we're playing Truth or Dare. We should bring Emmanuel. He's down there really, really, really sad.
Yeah.
I'm just very conflicted. I understand why, but yeah.
I mean, playing
Just
Truth or Dare
read
might
in
help
my
you make him
Bible.
laugh.
The thing is, it's like I think he like walked down with like his arm showing for the first time, thinking we'd all freak out.
I mean,
Another
no.
part of him.
Yeah, it made you you. And if you regret it, whatever. But it maybe I should say this to oh fuck.
This is why we bring him up here. We bring him up here. We give him a big hug, and we say Truth or Dare.
Do we have to hug him? Because honestly, I'm serious. I don't want to deal with this.
Okay,
No, that's fair.
that's fine.
I mean, I it's great if you all want to, but I think we're just feeding into it.
No, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I just feel like I was starting to say nice things, and I feel like if you say nice things, you should say it. I just mean
Absolutely.
like
Mm.
when I see brandings or tattoos or anything, it doesn't matter to me,
hmm
but it matters to Bartuk. So I don't want to invalidate.
Sure.
I don't know.
I really want to play Truth or Dare.
Okay,
Okay.
Tonight's like thrumming with it.
okay, I
Good.
cast Circle of Truth,
Oh, no.
Ring of Truth.
How are we gonna do it without Bartu?
Go get him.
We're just gonna leave him down there. Okay. I
Bartuk,
quickly run
come up
really,
here.
really, really fast. We're about to go
Uh,
through
I'm going to
Come,
sit
come,
out
come.
of this one, but you have a good time.
What are you talking about,
Oh, come on.
I'm not playing this game.
Alexias?
What if it only
Hey.
compares?
Did someone call me?
Yeah,
Yes,
come on
come
here.
play.
Okay. I still had the gifted word of Triagenes in my hand, and I'm like putting it a bookmark in it, putting it away. And what are we doing?
If anyone wants to play Truth or Dare.
You don't think I've played this game before?
It's basically what it says on the tin. You do a dare or you tell the truth.
How
I
do you
did
win?
cast Ring of Truth, so you can't lie. Also,
Okay. How do you win? How do you get points?
normally there's no real win. Either it ends really awkwardly because people have done things uncomfortable, or it ends great because we're all better friends.
Oh, it's a social game for friendship.
Yeah, and Alexias has decided not to be friends.
I'm not going to force somebody to tell truth that they don't want to tell.
No, but that's
Ma-
why they picked Dare.
Right. I did
But
say.
if we just put like a whole like X thing. So if you're like, no, that's close, then like no, and you put this out.
Oh yeah,
and then,
consent is important. Yeah.
That's a really nice way to play, but sure, we can do consent rules.
Wow.
Above table. Not what I expected Vinny to say. Throw that out there.
Vinny is very pro consent, but being silly who wants to.
When it comes to truth or dare.
Comes to truth or dare.
Vinny
Truth or dare
respects
is easy.
consent. Vinny respects consent, but it's also like
The consent in truth or
The
dare is you
fun.
take the dare instead.
That is the consent. Okay, so now truth or dare.
truth.
Okay.
He didn't have one thought up yet.
Do you have one?
No, no. I'm not gonna.
Who
Ask it.
was your most recent romance?
That was within the same vein.
The most recent one was with the.
Oh, there's not been
Mm.
anyone since the.
Don't-
Ah.
I heard about that a little bit.
Yeah, he's my sailor boy.
Yeah.
he's a very
He's
good
a-
man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, now it's you pass it. It's popcorn, so you go.
3
Dahlia.
hours later. Yeah, truth. Why not?
Choose 3 members from the Good Old Boys group and play the game of Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Oh, damn. Well, we know Whitethorn's dead.
Yeah.
Like off the bat, no questions asked, right? Like him and his snake. I get a 2 first.
And his snake?
Because it's weird. Ooh.
What if the snake
Ooh.
was not a factor? Is he still dead?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Of course he's
I have a question. Do you have to murder him with your own hands, or is it just like a hypothetical kill?
Hypothetical, imaginary, not
yeah,
real.
yeah.
I
No.
look. I make eye contact with Alexias and roll my eyes on that question.
Yeah.
Hmm. I think fuck Josiah, marry Serena.
Oh.
I think she's a little bit wound up about someone else though, so but
Who?
hypothetically, why not?
Who's she wound up about?
Yeah.
That's a new question.
Okay, we circle around. We circle around to this question.
Alexis, would you like to answer the same question? Is that
No, I told you, I'm not playing this silly game.
all right? It's just a harmless question.
It's not. None of these questions are harmless because they lead to more and more personal questions. And I understand that everybody's very, very interested in everybody. And I understand that everybody wants to know a little bit more, and everyone wants to learn a little bit more about all of us. And I respect this. I've been a part of it as well. But there are some things that should not be said. So, adieu. Good night. Have fun. I'm gonna go to my room.
Oh my god.
Was it my question?
No,
No.
no, he has his own demons.
Hmm.
And, you know, we have to respect that.
Yeah.
Jesus. For some of us, truth is more painful. Or can be. Or who knows? I don't want to pry.
And
I thought one of those would be right up his alley, but that's okay. Ah,
Is this one of
that's
those
kind of
awkward
hurt now,
moments?
isn't it? Huh?
Yeah, is this one of those awkward moments?
It feels a
oh
little bit.
no.
We can come back from it. We can come back. It's okay. We all
just-
agree we would all kill Gaithan,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Great, great, because that little motherfucker's telling people that I got a knife to the face.
Well, you
You
did
did.
get a knife to the face.
I know, but I told him not to say anything, and he's spreading it around. It's embarrassing.
Rude. He's rude.
It is rude. He's weird.
He didn't even
Yeah.
think to try and open the thing.
It's probably not his.
Yourself someone that investigates things and doesn't even open everything.
It's probably not his expertise.
He knows we're gonna come in and clean up the mess. So
Yeah. We probably shouldn't say that the team is not good at investigating in front of Cordeo though in the future.
They're not
yeah,
though.
yeah,
You
I
can know his
understand.
team
I
is
No,
insane.
no, it's just it was funny, but
It's just like out of here with that job, you know.
Hmm.
okay.
Sorry, I'll use more self control. I understand.
No, it's all right. We're all a little bit wound up. It's not every day your boss, your big boss, wants to really get rid of your whole team, you know, just for doing your jobs.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to want to keep working for him, but
Yeah.
I still think we're doing important work, though, even if it's miserable.
that's the problem. If I wasn't doing this, then I don't get answers. I don't help people. I don't stop the city from burning down, you know? So, gotta just suck it up. I'm sorry, I've totally disrupted the game now.
No, it's fine. That's my. I cast a circle of truth. This is all kind of on me. I thought it would be silly, but you know.
Well, we can keep playing. Whose turn is it?
It's technically mine. Oh, Bartok, same the fuck, Mary Kill. I want to know who you're into.
Who am I choosing?
Or from the
The
Oh,
golden.
the
Golden.
golden people.
or anyone you like.
Anyone we
Larry,
from
anyone.
our
Throw Peggy in the mix. Why not? Because
yeah.
God, she
Oh,
would
I would marry Peggy in an
Right?
instant.
in a minute.
She's top tier, absolutely.
Is she single? Do we know? Should we?
She might be.
You know, I actually asked her one time if she wanted to come down to the docks and maybe just have a good time, and she said it was inappropriate for me to ask her during work hours.
Ooh.
That was not a no.
I mean, I didn't mean it in a romantic sense because I'm much, much older than really all of you, but especially her. And
She's a
Like,
grown
I'm-
woman. She can make her own decisions.
Fair. I'm also not
Mhm.
looking for that right now. I'm dealing with myself. But
That's probably best. Yes.
Yeah.
yes, but I still think she just thought it was inappropriate for anybody. So I think she's just a private sort.
Hmm.
That's fine.
But she's your Mary. So who would you screw and who would you kill?
Do I have to screw someone?
Technically per the game.
Okay.
But it never made sense to me either.
Or it can just be like, I respect them so much that I would definitely bang them.
I don't like men usually, but I guess I would fuck Carleo.
Hmm.
He is
Interesting.
very pretty.
He is, and technically, like, you know, a war hero.
I would kill that bitch that was stalking us.
Oh, good.
Oh, you killed my wife.
Oh, is that who this was?
Oh, Serena.
That's Serena.
Who
Alright.
is she into?
That's
Is it
fine.
me?
No.
It was probably Carleo. I think they all like Carleo.
He's a hot commodity.
Okay, Emmanuel. Or Bartuk, it's your turn.
So I get to ask truth or dare to somebody?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Truth to Sanai.
Oh.
She gets to pick.
choose truth or dare.
Oh, truth or dare. Choose truth or dare.
I'll do the truth. I have no problem.
Okay.
A question.
What is the worst thing that you've done with your fire magic? Because you seem very afraid of it, so I want to know.
Ooh.
I mean, you were there.
Oh,
I
You
mean,
just-
I think just this. I've never done anything with it. I think the worst thing I did was with that one doctor guy.
oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I usually am able to find a way to keep it under control.
You just seems like you
So-
were so. Maybe I'm playing the game wrong. It just seems like you were so afraid of letting it get out of control. It seemed like you would.
Oh, I
Let-
am. I'm
lost-
absolutely terrified of letting it get out of control because I'm 100% sure that it will kill everyone around me.
But that's what I was thinking. Is you let it get out of control once before, but I guess not. So
I think she just
props to
like
you.
raised a city one time by accident.
Oh, I did do that.
See, now that I think would count as something a little bad.
Well, that's why I say everything I've done with it so far.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Technically, I've never done anything outside of this group with it. And that's the truth.
Okay.
What do you all think I am? Some type of like firebug and I just go around committing arson?
Little bit.
No, but
Really?
like,
Little bit. I think you like lighting things on fire.
I mean,
oh yeah, but like that doesn't mean that she like.
I mean, I
know,
don't think she goes out and burns down houses for fun, but I think if she has an opportunity, she'll be like, haha, fire.
oh yeah. When I see fire, I'm always like, like, candles and
Yeah,
things like
that's-
that. Like, but I'm not a pyro or anything. That would
Right,
be
it
great.
doesn't seem like malicious. There's a reason for it.
Okay.
At least I always thought.
Although the idea of burning down someone's house is quite interesting. Anyway, I have to go.
Shame if Saxby came back and found a mansion. Oops, it's cinder now. no, oh shit.
I think the circle of truth would be wearing off around now, but I wouldn't tell anyone because I don't want anyone to think that they can lie.
See, now plausible deniability. You have fire magic, but you use like a Molotov or a match or something, so they'll think it can't be Sanai because she would just use
She
her
would
hands.
just do the magic. Right.
Right.
It's those dang kobolds again. No, I think we killed them. Anyway,
I don't think we ever found them. I think they just escaped.
I don't remember anymore. That was like ages ago. Someone asked Quobbol a question. He hadn't gone yet.
Yeah, you go, Quobbol.
Okay. Truth.
Who's got a question for Quobbol?
What's your most expensive card?
Most expensive card. He pulls out of his back pocket just a stack of the cards.
Oh my god.
Oh, I have this one. It's the green-eyed blue sphinx.
Green-eyed blue sphinx.
I see a number at the bottom. It says 3,000. What does that mean?
Oh, that's its attack power.
Wow, that seems high.
Mm-hmm.
How much money is that worth?
Last I checked, 2 copper pieces, which is my most expensive.
Wow. Wow.
Well, that's
Ah.
an appreciating value, though, right? Like their collector's bit.
Oh yes, of course.
yeah,
Of course.
of course.
Next year it'll be
I
worth
think it's
3.
from 4 sets ago, and it's only gone down in price. But
Mm,
these things change over time.
of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, 2 copper's a lot for one piece of paper.
Mm-hmm. It's more than all the others, which is 1 copper for most of them.
Right.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right.
Hey.
I still don't know what you do with those. You just put them in formations in front of another player, and then you
Oh
say,
no. This is about
And,
to
it,
become
and
a card
if
game.
he's playing, I'm gonna go.
As if
Like,
you are.
Okay, Quobbol, it's your turn. Ask somebody.
Oh,
And then we can be done because then everybody's asked.
then we can be done. Vinny, truth or dare?
Truth.
We're not a daredevil group, are we?
Well, I
None of
cast
us
a
did
spell.
dare.
I know. Might as well learn something.
If this is more lead up to the question, clarifying. Part of your belief is fate and how it is set in stone, correct? Or is it more fluid than that?
It's completely out of my control, but it is somewhat fluid.
If you were given the chance to control fate completely, would you take it?
No,
Mm.
never.
Hmm.
I think Quobbol just smiles for that.
I think you can tell that Vinny's lying. Only you.
Oh, yeah, I am very perceptive. I think then Quobbol starts to smile at the immediate answer.
It's not. It's yeah. My faith is to not control it. That's not my job.
Is there a way I can tell if the zone of truth has dropped?
Technically, yes, because the bells that ring every time someone was truth is audible to everyone in the area.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
if there's no
I
more
think Quobbol
bells.
would notice that right now,
Yeah.
but I don't think he's gonna say anything. I think he'll just make meaningful eye contact.
Great. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Maybe we can convince Alexias to play a different game.
Maybe something that's a little less personal.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I still did swipe a few cigars that I was meaning to give him.
Oh, you should absolutely. That might change.
I know. I feel
Um,
weird just approaching him after a big blow up like that because I feel like he'll think I'm gonna try and therapize him.
He
Um,
will. Yeah.
Might.
So I think it's just that's a tomorrow night kind of thing. I'll
Yeah, just give it some time. Maybe the next time he comes out on deck, be like, "Oh, if you're
also,
smoking,
I didn't actually steal them. My cousin made me promise that I had to have one with Alexias if I'm going to do it because I've never actually had one of these before.
Oh, how fun.
disgusting."
They are.
I
was
mean,
told
it
it's
depends what
supposed to
you're
be really
into,
good.
but I find them disgusting.
Okay.
I think it'll be fun.
You'll be fine.
You
I don't
love
think you like it.
alcohol.
Yeah.
I don't know if love's the right word for it.
You imbibed alcohol.
I had a lot of it,
Yes, you sure
Yeah.
did.
and it made me feel very spinny, and then the spinny got really bad.
Yeah.
It can. Moderation.
Moderation with the cigar too. That's a lot.
Yeah, don't feel like you have to smoke like the entire thing really fast or anything.
Yeah, that one can make you sick too.
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
My father used to smoke cigars, and one time I stole one of his growing up, trying to emulate it, and tobacco has never been for me.
Mm. Well. I don't want to go to another ziggurat.
Well, we got out of one without too much trouble, so I will be okay.
Scars on my shoulders. Mm.
Yes, but scars as opposed to death.
Oh, that's true, I suppose. Maybe this time we'll check to see if any of the pits we see are real or not.
Right.
It's going to be unfortunate if we make an assumption that one of the pits aren't, and then it's actually a real pit.
Yes.
Let's
Yeah.
just be careful.
Oh, yeah. I hope we find her.
We will.
I just want to know what this is all about.
We'll find her.
All right.
I think on that note, to sort of wind things up for the night,
Yeah.
you all head back. Go ahead, Vinny. You had something you want to say
I
quick?
just think I would have told Quobbol that I lied. I think I would have
Okay.
like a one-on. Yeah, I would have. When we all went down, I would have just like followed him to his like chamber or whatever, and been like, "I lied to you.
I know.
I know. I mean, I want to believe that, but recently I wanted to control fate, but just once.
I didn't mean to ask such a personal question.
That's the game. I'm not hiding anything." It's the overall truth. That's why I
Yep.
said it. But it's not, it wasn't true.
I appreciate you telling me.
I don't want to lie to you.
I don't want to lie to you either.
Okay.
Good night, Vinny.
Sanai, you had something?
I have a question actually for you and maybe for Fitz too. I saw a long time ago one of his arms. Which one did I see?
My right arm.
Okay.
The one that is currently available. I have only showed, I think, no, I've not shown any of you guys my left arm.
Well, it wasn't shown. It was accidental.
I thought I
It was
showed you my,
something-
my right arm.
You
Not-
only saw the chains. That's all you saw. So that's the only one you saw. You can see the other arm that's still wrapped up at the moment.
Because that's always strapped to my shield.
Yep. Anything else?
I will. Yeah, I do want to
Yeah.
go, and I will. Once everyone's gone, I will knock on his door.
My door?
Yeah, Bartuk's door.
I'll answer. Oh, hello, Sanai.
What did? Can I come? Well, I'm not good at this. Can I come in?
Oh yes, of course. And I imagine there's like one seat, and I give that to you while I sit on the bed. Is everything all right?
Yeah, everything is fine.
I asked a too personal question during the truth and dare. I'm sorry. I didn't know how to play the game. I've never
That's
played
fine.
it before.
That's fine. I'm more concerned about you. What did you expect when you came down the way that you did?
You're talking about my arm?
Yeah.
I don't know because I don't know. This is a Rizuri ship, and so I don't know how familiar people are with it. But I've spent about the last 5 years hiding almost every part of myself in shame and trying to just accept every part of myself and put it out there for people to see. And if they, whatever their reaction is, that is how they feel. And I'm trying to be more open and honest about myself. I'm
Still
not
at this point.
I'm not trying to make it performative. I'm sorry if I feel like I'm putting on a parade for the rest of you.
I don't know what other people think. I'm just curious as to how many more things you are like hiding because you keep saying you want to be free and you want to be open, and so how many are you hiding anything else?
I haven't told you all a lot about myself.
Okay.
I have one other brand on my other arm.
Okay.
I am an infamous criminal where I come from. And I think that even now, even 5 years later, I think that when I show up in Raya Pedresco, everyone will recognize me. At least some people will recognize me.
What did you do? Because at this point, if you are putting us in danger, you have to tell us all.
I'm a murderer. I killed a man, a woman, and their child, and I spent 30 years in prison for it.
Were they? I don't want to sound insensitive, but you killed a lot of other people, taking family members and all those things in combat as well.
No, I have
So,
always strived to not take another life, not wield any weapons. No. No.
okay. So why is this infamous? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I'm just very confused.
Well, part of it is my family. The Dos Santos were somewhat affluent and notable in Rio Pedresco. My father, in fact, was a magistrate. He retired in infamy after this. Part of it was that the people I did this to were they were good people. They didn't. I see. I think a question on if they deserved it. Was it an accident? I chose this, and it was well well publicized. The executores, they dragged me into the square. They beat the confession out of me, and the only reason I survived is because one man said that they should show mercy. But it's do you know anything about Rio Pedresco? Do you know the five virtues? They are the five guiding principles that every Rio Pedresco, and this predates even the unification of Bear. The five principles that every citizen tries to achieve. One is venganza, to punish evil. some people, I think, in other parts of the world feel that I have paid for my crimes. That will not be the case in Rio Pedresco. The stain has never left me, will never leave me. The fact that I am there means that there is evil that has gone unpunished. So just being there, I would hope not. I would hope that maybe things have changed. But I think, especially if I am without the rest of you, that there will be some people who see me as just something else to punish.
Hmm.
It's late, so I'm skipping some of the longer story. If you insist, I will have this
You
conversation.
don't have to tell me anything you don't want to tell me. It's fine. I don't want to pry. I like to know what I'm walking into.
I've spent the past several months lying to you all, so it's more than fair for you all to want the truth.
Right. So is this going to endanger us? And yes or no? Did you
Yes.
murder an important family?
Yes.
How important?
They were up and coming merchant house. They were trying to turn their trade into more political power and to try to make a clean up some of the corruption in Rio Pedresco, especially post the unification. And people I worked for at the time, they didn't want that, so I took a job and it went wrong. And like I said, it was very public, and I don't think, especially the older of Rio Pedresco, I don't think they forgot it. In terms of the judiciary, I have paid for my crime. I walked away free. I spent more like 3 years living outside after my sentence was up, but can I tell you what made me leave? I was working at the dockyards. Manual labor was about the only thing that I could get, and even that was not reliable, given that, well, as soon as people found out who I was, you couldn't have a murderer on your payload. So, one day, a group of the other dock workers, they got drunk and they were mean, and they decided that they'd take justice into their own hands. They dragged me back to that square, and they beat me, and they made me confess again and again what I had done. And I remember a guard walking past trying to investigate the noise, and I remember begging for help. And he laughed and turned away and turned around and said, "About your business. They don't care about me or people like me there. So me being there is going to make things more complicated for the rest of you. Yes, and I'm sorry for that."
Okay. Well, what do you want from me?
Will you keep being my friend?
Yeah, as long as you continue to tell the truth.
I will. I don't think I've had friends before.
Me neither, but we're learning it together.
Thank you.
And she gets up and she walks towards the door and she stops and she says, "I've never done anything with fire this bad with the curse that I have on me. But when I was little, I set my bed on fire.
I bet you got a good scolding, didn't you?
Where I grew up, there was no such thing as scolding.
What happened?
And as far as what
What happened?
happened? My mother insisted that this is not the way the emerging diplomat behaves. She insisted that I find ways to pay for and rectify my own damages and ensure that I never did it again. I think you would say something in the line of 40 lashings.
How old were you?
I was about 13.
You didn't deserve that.
Of course I didn't. She's a bitch. And I walk out. But I say that with like complete like, oh yeah, I hate her. And I say, good night, Emmanuel. I mean, Bartley.
Good night, Sanai. Get up and I close the door.
You all head back to your own cabins to settle in or sleep. Now you've got a little bit more of a journey ahead of you before you arrive at Pezzerillo. At Dahlia. That's odd.
Hmm?
As you were staring up at that ceiling of the below decks where you were resting, something is just bothering you. It's tickling the back of your mind.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Something was off. What did you miss? No, it wasn't what you missed. Something was missing. Something about the game. It's just a game, right? Bells were softly chiming whenever someone said something, and the Jesus soft bells, until they died away when the spell ended, right? Wait, no. They stopped briefly before, just for a moment, a second, not even a second, just an instant. So easy to miss, but when was that? Oh. When your friend looked at you to ask you a question and said your name. And that's where we're going to end the session for the day.
Whoa. Wow.
What? What?
Hey, what?
All right, that's where we are. Until we get today, the one will not be here in 2 weeks. So she will have to figure out the aftermath of that whenever she gets back. But I will see everyone else in 2 weeks. So we will wave to the chat. Goodbye, everyone.
Nice chat.
What